Oh, there's Bruce. I was just looking for Inspector Bruce, and he came up with his new handle. Good evening, everybody. We're here. It's cold. It's like 28 degrees or something here. So we got the heat going. I got an electric heater over here, kind of near here, and then we got the wood stove going. So
happy day of the giving of the thanks, everyone. Thanks for coming in, visiting.
I don't know who Trace it is, but it's somebody that's changed their name again, and now they can't change it back. Who is that? What's your name? What's your prior name? So I know who you are. Because asking Mexican Spec about how to fix it.
Bruce snagged the 10 p.m. timestamp for 4 points.
And
everybody else gets 3. We're going to read those names. Pavo, Johnny C., Barracuda, Mexican Spec, Lester LeSabre, Mark Sauvé. Did I already say Bruce Colchin? I might have said it.
No.
Vintage Adventure Drives, Faith, Van Ark.
Wow.
I'm sure I already said Barracuda. Kobe Queso.
Wow.
All the people. JB's Little Shop is here as well. Welcome in, JB. I sent JB a happy Thanksgiving text today.
Oh, you're Patrick Sullivan is Tracy. Okay, we'll try to remember
now
that.
we have to remember names.
Now we have to remember names. You know, I was watching Tony. I watched the replay tonight.
I told him about it.
So he was going, it's the first time he's had handles on his. And he's like, look at all the new people. Look at all the new people. I'm thinking, dude, those are the same people. But he didn't figure it out. So he was so happy he had so many new people. And then, you're supposed to wait till we all yell, how cold is it? Yeah, it's cold now.
That's right. It's so.
And then Bruce Woodhouse that's the name I remember. That's Inspector Bruce.
It's so cold that the jelly cranberry sauce.
Oh no. We forgot to open that for our Thanksgiving dinner.
We did not. We ate I was going to bring Thanksgiving out here, but it didn't work. The logistics were bad. He was hungry, so we had it earlier. But we did not open the cranberry sauce. So we're going to share the cranberry sauce with you. Here, you hold it. Hold it just like that, out like this.
Limo and Doug Stir here. What are you getting?
I got to open it up.
With a sawzall?
Hold it with two hands. Hold it with 2 hands.
You do that with a sawzall, you get all kind of chips and shit in here.
That's good for you. Iron.
You have more iron in my diet? I don't have rust in my diet.
What do you use?
I don't know. Use a different tool. That tool sucks for a can.
What about this?
Oh, the shear?
Yeah, I go around.
No, it's been through all kind of.
Smells like stink bugs.
Yeah, it's been through sheet metal with mouth poo and everything else. Yeah, Thomas, this winter has returned down here about 50F and raining like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, winter's here, I'll tell you that.
Ooh, we can feel it.
Oh, you brought the right tool.
Yeah, I'm just messing with you.
You're just messing.
Man, he was scared. He really thought I was going to do it.
I actually thought she was going to open.
You guys got one of these at home? How do you guys open your cans? Do you use a can opener? Do you cut down or do you cut around the side?
I have done both.
When you're going to try and slide something like cranberries.
Trayton is my first grandson and Sydney is my first granddaughter. Tracy was my World of Warcraft name. Well, that sure opened well, except it left a little shard, but that's okay.
Shards are good. That's just.
Well, it's better than what you were going to do.
Iron for your diet.
So we decided not to cook a turkey because it's just way too big. And we'd be eating a turkey for a month. Well, that turkey goes bad. So we bought some chicken.
Mexican Spec cuts down. Did you know you can cut from the side? Did you know?
So we got some chicken that Kim cooked, and she made mashed potatoes from real potatoes, no potato flakes, and what else we got? Oh, some carrots that you cooked with the chicken.
They gotta see them.
Oh,
that's all right. They gotta see. Did you know about this trick to get the cranberry sauce out?
Yeah, yeah, that's how I get cat food out. But this isn't cat food. Ours are the newer type that cut around the sides. Well, this one will cut either way.
This one will cut either way?
This one will cut sides or top. And I usually cut out the top. She usually cuts out the side. Ooh, look at that. Now what do we do with that? What do we weld that into? You got a miniature turkey. Yeah, chicken. We didn't even get the whole chicken. We just got some hindquarters. I think we had 3 of them that were drumstick and...
Do you want some?
Sure, I'll have some. You going to put it in this? Okay.
I can't give you too much. It'll kill you.
This will kill you?
He's got diabetes. It's got corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup.
Oh, where's the can? I'll read how much of that stuff's in there.
Do you want the spoon or the...
I want the spoon.
The spork or the spoon?
I
might have torn the label off. Let's see. Cranberries. That's good. That the first ingredient.
The first ingredient is what it is.
Cranberries. High fructose corn syrup, filtered water, corn syrup, and citric acid.
So it has
That's
corn
how
syrup.
You know it's good.
Corn syrup twice. High fructose corn syrup and normal corn syrup.
You know why?
I don't know.
Because if they put just corn syrup or just high fructose corn syrup in it, cranberries wouldn't be the first ingredient.
So watch my Now X.
Split it up.
My Now X. My Now X. Is that like recent?
Yeah.
My Now X.
No longer.
Open a can with a knife. I promptly bought her a can opener. Is this like just recent? Man, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. You aren't with a single mother anymore? I was watching a guy. It was.
Oh, what happened? Did you guys break up?
I watched a guy.
Maybe she didn't think a can opener was the best gift.
We're gonna eat on here in front of everybody.
We're sharing our thanks of giving.
You're sharing it. Here, I gotta put some on the fork. This is my spoon. She said, "Do you want the spoon?" I said, "Yeah." And she handed me a fork.
I watched Dr. Art. They were having Christmas cookies with his granddaughter.
So I'm gonna switch cameras for a second to show us the back of us, but that's what we're working with. And we've been cutting, fitting, cutting, not just chopping and cutting and measuring. But I think we're going to be able to slide that thing I call a bulkhead. Maybe it's a bedhead. I don't know.
Hello, Todd Saw. He says, "Happy Thanksgiving from Texas. Welcome
Happy
in."
Thanksgiving. I think we're going to.
We're having a little bit of cranberry sauce before we start working.
I think we're gonna. Yeah, because we forgot to eat it with the dinner.
We didn't forget. I left it so that we
left it for up here. Okay.
It's
a
symbolic.
dessert. It's a dessert. Okay.
Yes, we're having our dessert.
So
you don't have to eat all of that. You'll get one of those sugar headaches. Mostly, it's just cranberry flavored high fructose corn syrup. Hey, you didn't post up that picture. I made real mashed potatoes, the lumpy kind.
There's a picture. Yeah, I didn't put it up. I'll have to do a John Wilburn show.
Already start talking to another girl. Ah, to be young. Well, I hope they're well for the holidays.
This doesn't look like much, but it was. It was really good. I mean, there's our Thanksgiving dinner. And I know it doesn't look like much, but it was really good. It was really good.
Oh, I was stuffed. I couldn't eat another bite.
Yeah, I really couldn't finish it. The last bit of that piece of chicken and the chicken bone, I put outside for the animals because some starving animal's going to want to have Thanksgiving dinner. So
see, Faith says she eats on FaceTime with her sisters and oldest brothers.
So
there's people that all they do is eat on their live streams. This is just a tiny snack while we're getting warmed up. It's 61 degrees in the shop, so it's a little brisk. Not a mashed potato fan. They were good tonight.
Oh, man. Now, these aren't potato flakes. These are like a couple of big potatoes that I peeled the potatoes and Kim mashed them all up and warmed them up and put some in them. I don't know. They were good.
I put some stuff in them. I'm not telling them what's in them, but they were good.
She says, these are going to have lumps in them. I can't get the lumps out. I said, that makes them good. Leave it like that. So she left it like that. And it was good.
So I did.
We bought French onion dip.
You had to find Ruffles? Oh, there's Ruffles everywhere here.
hands are freezing. So
Oh, homemade pumpkin pie. That's the one thing we were missing with some pumpkin pie. Do you eat pumpkin pie with lots and lots of whipped topping? I'll eat it either way. I like pumpkin pie. It's yummy. Barracuda only likes mashed potatoes with no lumps. Josh Holman wishes it was 61 where he is. Potato to you, Dougster.
Oh,
Happy
yeah, we ate
Thanksgiving.
potatoes.
We did.
Very good. It says, I like mashed potatoes if there are no lumps. You know the potato flakes? You know the potato flakes. My mother used to make mashed potatoes with those, so of course there are no lumps. And then, like at Thanksgiving, she might make mashed potatoes from potatoes. I don't remember what day it was really. So I think she made sweet potatoes. Thanksgiving.
Are you
but
done,
anyway,
or do you want more?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm going to put this in here.
No, I'm going to finish.
Oh, you're going to finish it. Okay.
No, I just don't want more out of it.
I'm going to put mine outside in the cold so it doesn't split.
It'll freeze out there, or the animals will get it.
It'll be fine for an hour until we're done.
Okay.
2 hours. Or maybe I'll eat before later. Maybe I'll forget about it. It was $1.29. It was $1.29.
So anyway, the potato flake, I've always thought that would be a good mix for epoxy to thicken it up and make like a bondo with it.
Maybe. I don't know.
Make organic bondo with epoxy and potato flakes. Wouldn't be lumpy.
Organic. That's right. I don't know if you guys been keeping up. I've been trying to get the videos out so that people who want to watch live are sort of up to the project, but I'm behind a little bit. Today I'm working on the video where I cut this part of the cab off the back of the pickup truck that's outside.
Can anybody see that?
That was last week. Did we show anybody that?
No, you can't really see it. You can't see it because it's out of both cameras. It's behind me. Okay. But that's the back of the the back of the truck.
I'll hold it up.
I gotta get done eating here. I'm wasting.
No. It's fine. I'm getting ahead of it. I don't want anybody. Oh, that hurt his leg on my foot.
What was that? The sawhorse?
Yeah.
No, I get it. Now we're
stuck.
And then I fixed the heater and it quit.
Now we're gonna take all the clamps down again. Thank you. You can go back. There it is.
I don't know where you're going with that. I'm trying to get out of your way and I'm completely in your way.
Get out of the way. That's the back of the cab.
So that has been, you have all night for what? That's like really thick, sticky stuff. About 80 Fahrenheit here. Oh, I wish it were 80 Fahrenheit here.
That's mean. Don't even tell us about that.
I like 80F. 80F is like about as cool as I like it. Well, I lived in Arizona long enough that, 40C, like 104 Fahrenheit, that was real comfortable. And especially at night without the sun on you, 40 is
You would die
really
of
nice.
heat stroke if you tried to do that.
No, I wouldn't. It would be nice.
Instant death.
Let's just say I've managed to make instant potatoes with lumps. Not on purpose.
Oh, they're bad with lumps and instant ones.
Faith made stuffing, marshmallow salad.
Oh, that's
We did not have any stuffing. That would have been good, but that would have between the potatoes and the stuffing. That's too many carbs for me.
Even I don't have any carbs.
Yeah, and I was before we went live here. I was looking at everybody having the problems with cats. I'm shaking my head. I go, I think a cat's an outdoor toy, but they aren't nice in the house until they have an accident. And then you start thinking they're an outdoor toy.
Oh, it's 20s in upstate New York for Josh.
Oh, God.
Yikes.
Well, it's 20. It's 22. It's 27 here right now.
Yeah, it's no better here, but it won't stay cold for as long here. New York is going to be cold right up until March.
Saturday, Sunday, we're supposed to have snow. Yeah, I know. It won't be much, but.
I got firewood.
You're right.
I got firewood.
Mexican spices. What was the lump? Where you didn't get enough water in it or milk. What are you supposed to mix with those potatoes? Look, it's warmer up there in Canada. But
Can be, yeah.
Yeah, that's where Mark Sauvé's up there in.
It can be.
Quebec.
They get different kinds of weather from different places.
Well, tonight I'm going to be walking away from the chat quite a bit. You're going to have to keep yourself entertained a little bit, but we're going to. It's going to take two of us to put this thing together and to try this bulkhead in there. And there'll probably be a little bit. There'll probably be a little bit of struggle with it, so it might not go perfectly smooth, but we'll get to see it, or you'll get to see it. Oh, we'll get to see it too, because we'll be right there.
Yes, Faith. Please email us pictures of your kitty cat, and we'll look at them on Tuesday night.
I went with my daughter to Friendsgiving. My friend Ellie opens her cafe and feeds anyone who wants to come in a delicious Thanksgiving meal free of charge. That sounds cool. Todd, you're in Texas, I guess you said. I'm trying to remember where everybody is worldwide, because we have people here from all over the world. So Thanksgiving's kind of an American thing, but I guess everybody knows about it. I started doing some minor mods on my lightweight car trailer. Then it started raining heavy. Let that done. Isn't that fun? Oh man. You know what I need to do? I need to put my hands over that heater because my hands are just like frozen. They're like ice.
Okay. Take your gloves with you and hold your gloves near so when you put your hands in your gloves, they'll be warm too. Yeah, it's chilly. I kept the stove going all night and all day, and it's still cold. I mean, it's 30 degrees warmer in here than it is outside.
I think 62 in here. 63.
It's not unbearable, but
no, but
sitting is going to be tough.
I'm
We're
not
moving around.
But feel my hands. Do my hands feel? They're like ice.
They don't feel like ice, but you can tell you're cold.
I'm cold.
Okay.
I don't know why why is it?
Last year, I moved the computer over to beside the fireplace so we could work and sit by the fire, and you didn't like that.
No, because there's all the monitors over. It just spread everything out. It was terrible. But it was by the fire. But that's the only.
I saw your Thanksgiving burnout, Tanner. It was fun doing it was a third gear burnout. I wondered why the engine wasn't revving real high. It was just like, brum. It's pretty cool. Good job.
Oh, man. Why did my hands get so cold?
Whew. Yeah, so we're going to hook this cab. We have done some fitting and measuring and adjusting and discussing.
Cutting.
And more measuring and
more
and adjusting and in and out. It's been in and out about 50 times, and we've been recording it. So I have video of us working on this fuel door. I have video of me cutting that out. I have video of us fitting and fitting again. So there will be videos of all that stuff coming out in the more long form. But I'm trying to space them out by a day or two. And I know most of you guys have been watching them and commenting on the videos, and I really appreciate you guys doing that. It helps us out. We have a pretty good number of people.
I'm not doing well. I want to go over there. I want to start moving around. I'm too cold to sit still.
Okay.
You want to go over there and start doing this?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's see if we can put that thing in there. Let's give these people a show. Give everybody a show.
Okay. All right. I guess we're going to start, guys.
I have to get by where you are. Right.
Harvesters on dry grass. Oh, Tavo, I'm so sorry. Fire's bad. Fire's going to be real bad. White. Oh, you're leaving that there?
Falling down.
It's good. It's supposed to be covering the seat.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Not doing us any good. What is
it? video in that. All right. I wonder if I should just carry it. Nah, we'll take both. You get an end?
What? We'll just go in, back and in like this. We'll just turn and go in. You good with that? I'm not good with holding it there, but I think I will.
You got a grip?
I think so.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, you're good. I'll just hold it here.
Got it?
I got it.
All right.
Fingers out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Go. On the other side. The other side is a good spot. This side I had to take the. I can't explain it, but that side's better for putting the wood in.
Oh, wood. Got about wood. Got tabs in place.
Yeah, we got to change it a little bit.
Two wood. I smell gas over here. Yes, I smelled it. Today I smell it. I did smell it. It's catching on fire. Caught here. Good there, but it's not here.
Well, we were talking about going straight up, remember?
Yeah, I can't put that under there with that there. Okay, there.
Sort of. How it goes in there. I am going to move the camera so they can kind of get a glance what it looks like from the side.
Stay here. It's like a bucket. Wow, great fit. Yeah, we were cutting, measuring. It was a fun job.
No.
We had it at it all day yesterday. What, 3 or 4 hours yesterday at
Maybe
least.
more, yeah.
Yeah, maybe more. Oh wow, that does almost look like it's made to fit. It's fit, not at all. It's sitting exactly how it's going to sit. You can lower the front easily. Lower the front. Lower the front. I'm not sure what he means. Lower the front.
I don't know.
Oh, you're moving the whole shoot match there.
Well,
Okay.
this
Yeah, I know what you're doing. You're gonna show them so much detail. They're gonna see all the mistakes.
There's a lot of mistakes. Can they see? See, this side needs to be lifted up a little bit.
A little bit, but remember we bent these things down, so this is not going to be lifted very far. Maybe one wood. You're going to measure in woods. Maybe one wood. And you're going to put that up. You know I'm going to trip.
Don't trip on this. Here. Please don't trip.
We are fussing around with the camera. That's what we do.
You have to.
Sorry about those.
They're chitty chatting. They don't.
Sorry about those. Please.
They don't even. They're not even paying attention to what we're
Okay,
doing.
I got one wood.
See if we can get two. No? Okay, here. Slip these in underneath.
2, 3.
Now,
under
slip them
there.
this way.
I can't do this.
Good. All right. Now,
This is real close to being right.
I'm going to do some squaring, and he's going to do some talking to the chatting.
What are you going to do? Make sure it's horizontally correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, from back here it looks pretty good. But yeah, pretty good and correct are two different things. Oh God, my knees don't bend that far anymore. But I was trying to sight across the dashboard. You know, it looks kind of close. Looks really close. I can't tell what it is. Man,
I gotta check the inside.
we're gonna fill the gap. That yeah, we can explain all that. Kim, whatever you've done with the camera, it's terrible.
It's a regular camera.
Oh, we're back to this. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I thought you took the whole project out of the camera. I didn't know why. I'm gonna turn it that way a little bit so we can at least see something. So they can see you a little bit over there.
All right.
Here, what is this? I believe so. It should be cable shift with the converter box at the column. I'm not sure what they're talking about, but that's okay. The little quarter belt. No, we're going to fill the gap. I'm going to bring up what it's supposed to look like when we're finished, but it's going to take me a minute to get there. I'm trying to bring that up. Oh, I got to find it. Got a bunch of buttons I got to poke to do that. No, that's wrong. What the heck? Why did it do that? Why did it do that? Don't know. Why did it do that? How many times do you do something with the computer and you go, why did it do that?
Oh.
It's constant with me. Let's see if I can do it again. It'll probably do the same thing. It did the same thing. Okay, I'm doing something wrong. Kim, help me.
What's wrong?
Okay, I go to this Google thing, and it doesn't show what's on the top of it. It shows
well, you're
this. You're
clicking the wrong thing.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, see, it's the wrong. It's getting the short.
Well, you're picking Chrome, but it's this Tavo picture.
Okay.
Now, if you
I know
click
what
it
I
and
need.
grab, you can
I
slide
know
it to
that.
where
Okay.
you want.
Okay, so that's what we want to do. You see what that? I guess it's a B pillar. I don't know if I can manipulate that here or not. I can't. But anyway, you get the idea. And that's Tavo's vehicle. And he sent me a lot of pictures with dimensions on them, and then he sent me a bunch of drawings, probably factory drawings with some dimensions, some without. It's pretty good stuff, and really helped us to get this right. So the window will be pretty much straight up and down, but then those whatever you call those sail panels or whatever, they'll be like little I don't know, little wings going back. Sail panels.
Wiggling.
Sail panel, yeah. It says bigger at the bottom where it says 68%. What are you talking about? Oh, because we got that covered up. Hang on. You want that bigger? I can't do that without going underneath.
Yeah. Well, just.
You can see it. To do that, I got to take the other thing I got on top away. It's not going to be simple. And it's fine. It's fine the way it is. You can see the whole car the way it is. It just bothers Mexican Spec that it says 68%.
Mexican Spec, he's struggling.
If I make it any bigger, it'll be outside it'll be too long. You know, it's 68% because it's got to fit in the frame. If I make it bigger than 68%, you won't see the whole car. And I kind of like to see the whole car because it gives us a overall view of what's going on. Now we're not likely to have the visor. Nobody does that here, but I suppose we could make a visor. But and then you'll notice something else. The Australian version, the A-pillar has a little radius at the top, and ours doesn't. It's an angle. It's an angle. Let's see here. I guess Gearhead's here. Good evening. Alva is here. Says looks fine. Gearhead. How many saw the new Chevrolet Suburban Christmas ad? I did not.
Nope.
That's probably something out of my price range anyway.
Is it okay if it leans back just a smidge, or do you want me to get it perfect?
Just a second. I got my hands in the cookie jar here, which is really the cough drop jar. Yeah, nix the visor, it says. Oh, yeah, okay. We're back to the important stuff.
I'm going to put tape on it so you can see, because honestly, it gets lost in the black.
Yeah, and then you see, I'm going to go over there and point to this. This mark right here, you can see it. That's where the sail panel comes back to, because this actually comes back from this point here. It comes back on a little bit of an angle, but the window does not. You know, Kim, how do you want it? Because that looks really good. Which way did you want to slant it?
Well, right now, it's slanted just a little bit this way, but it's hard to get it to move more, but I can.
No, I like it where it is.
Okay.
Because that sail panel, that auxiliary sail panel, will come back to this. That'll look pretty good. That'll be the same. Actually, it's exactly the same dimensions as Stavros.
The visor makes it look very traditionally. Oh, Faith says Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you very much. Did John Cope come in?
Oh, John Cope. You know, we're supposed to do a short for John Cope.
He asked us to.
But you know what? I'm going to do it on here.
Okay.
Although it won't be a short. John Cope. Oh, he's here. John Cope, not a sponsor. Oh, I'm over here, yeah.
But he's a friend of the channel and of the No Name Nationals
okay.
and the AHRA.
I already practiced what I was going to say. You're going to tell me what to say. Like, that's what she always does. So, John Cope, not a sponsor, but a great friend of the channel, has a Black Friday sale that goes on for more than Friday. I think it goes through Monday. And I think he's giving 10% off on a lot of stuff. And you should go in his website and see what that's all about. And if you're into high performance cars and high performance engines, you really need a high performance transmission. And he is the one that does that. He is the guy, the best of the best automatic transmissions. And every year at No Name Nationals, well, 1 year he missed because he's busy with transmissions, but he's at No Name Nationals with a truck, a 66 Ford truck, but it's got a third gen Hemi and I assume a Chrysler, a Mopar automatic, and that's a running truck, man. So yeah, he wanted us to do a 1 minute short. I'm giving him like a 5 minute live, which will stay up there. So yeah, John, I did get your I did read about it. So. Yeah. Yeah, and JB's Little Shop is giving this to John Cope. Probably running a. What did he have? Did he have a manual or automatic in his remember?
I'm sorry, I don't remember everybody's drivetrain.
Okay, yeah, well he won the 6-cylinder class, so I thought you might remember that.
I just remember his supercharger. That's the only thing I remember.
And Mr. Leanburn's here. Maybe John can set up with a trans brake for that ute. what do I need that for? I have a slant 6, and Kim ported the head on it, and it's got a. I got to turn this camera a little bit because it's just too low. So it's a slant 6 that Kim ported the head on it, and it's got the aluminum 2-barrel Super 6 intake manifold, 2-barrel carburetor. But other than that, what else? Oh, it's got a comp cam. This is kind of a mild.
Oh, that's right.
It's got a mild cam, but it's, they were originally 145 horsepower. It's probably 150 horsepower. It's not really.
I forgot it had a cam in it.
It's not really a super fast car. It's a nice running 6-cylinder,
Yeah.
So and the transmission works quite well. It's got a 904 in it, but I don't know. I'm not opposed to putting a better transmission in it. Yeah. Anyway.
We'll be talking to John.
I'm not going to be doing burnouts with it unless it's accidentally.
We will be talking to John this year.
Yeah, it's more like there's other cars we'll need that stuff for.
Yeah. Oh shoot, that camera's just running.
What
the
camera?
Battery out. I got too many cameras.
Yeah, you got too many cameras. Panic.
Panic at the
Kim's having a camera panic attack. Okay, so what's next?
Otherwise, it's gonna break.
What's next? Kim?
Well, I'm setting up the drain.
Oh,
so I can make a clean spot to attack those.
Oh, okay. I don't know what this square is doing here.
What square is that?
Where's the? Oh, you got that.
Oh,
camera?
that's so we can compare.
You got that camera over here now. Okay, how am I going to put the camera on this?
I just unplugged it.
Okay, well then I'll just turn this one toward it because I was going to switch over to what we're doing, but I'll just do this, and then they can see us. But this is in the way. Yeah, we have cameras in the shop, and sometimes there's too many. Sometimes I start tripping over them. That's how YouTubers are. We're not. Oh, Hardway, Alaska. Sandblast that bad boy. Which bad boy?
Sandblasting.
Hippie Lawn says, I'm interested in seeing attachment points on what you're doing right now. I agree with Tavo on that move. It front deeper, closer to the seats. It is exactly where his is. It is exactly where his is.
Yep.
And we got in there and moved the seat and everything, and it's adequate.
There's plenty of room. Good.
The Hippie Lawn. And this afternoon, I was in a big panic. It was an hour till it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Our little post office closes at 4. And I'm in a panic. I got your box and I got your gas cap packed up. And I tell Kim, I didn't have time to get my shower today. I got to run to the post office right now. And I'm ready to go. And she goes, what are you doing? It's Thanksgiving. Post office is closed. I just stopped. I start laughing to myself. What am I in a hurry for? I go down there to a closed post office. So I guess I'll go tomorrow with your package.
I almost let you go. And
you almost let me go just for the fun of it? So,
no, I would.
So I'll take your package down there tomorrow. Yeah. See, what happened was we did this. We did this thing because remember it had this. Where is it? It had this thing with the cap on the outside, and it was at the wrong angle and everything, and we had to change that so the tube would go underneath the gas tank, or under the gas filler would go underneath the pickup bed. Well, there's a special tube in Australia for that. But we don't have that here. But we went out to one of our junk vehicles, which is a Ford Ranger, the one we got this bulkhead. And there was a tube in there that went down. It was perfect, except it starts off at a funny angle. So Kim took the whole box out of there and cut this out, welded it in. So now we've got a thing here, I got to adjust it. It doesn't fit right, but it's close. But anyway, it'll be one of those kind of fuel door things. And really, we did it to solve the angle problem. But the result was we ended up with a gas cap. We had a couple of gas caps. I chose the one that was for the year of your car, the non evaporative emission cap. And I put it in a box and it's ready to go.
Ready to go.
And I almost went with it. That would have been stupid. If I got down there and the post office is closed, I would not have been happy. Oh look, it's an excuse to drive my car. Right now, that's what old people do. They'd like to drive. You gotta have an excuse to drive the car unless you're going to the grocery store or the doctor. You know.
You get stopped.
Craig May's here. Hey, good evening.
What are you driving for? Aren't you old?
I'm too old to drive, yeah. Man, some woman got we were in it yesterday. We went to the store, and she just pulls out in front of you, doesn't even see me. She's looking where she's going. She doesn't even look where cars are coming from. And you know what I did? I was stupid. I didn't lean on the horn.
Oh,
I got really nice horns now.
Didn't
Instead, I just jump on the brakes and cuss at her, you know.
Even use those.
I didn't use the horns. Man, I actually...
He would have heard them, too.
I had an excuse to use the horn, and I forgot. So, gloves.
We need rivets.
Rivets?
Rivets.
Oh, why? What do you need rivets for?
Because instead of trying to weld it down here, I want to put a couple rivets into...
Well, just to hold it for now, or what?
Yeah.
Well, we can put some Clicos in it.
Okay.
And then they're temporary.
Okay, if you want to keep it temporary. But...
Well, aren't you going to weld it after you temporary it? Oh, man, those are a really bad angle now.
What?
Down there at the bottom, that needs to be straightened. I guess you can straighten that.
Well, if I straighten it, it's going to lean a lot more.
No. Not straighten that. These flats are really good up here, but down there they need to be bent in.
Yeah.
Okay, you understand. I'll get them. Okay, put all the batteries in the charger. So, if you want to get a drill, I'll get the Clicos.
Okay, I'll get one. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I was busy and he was talking. I don't know what's going on.
What?
Greg, thanks for the Thanksgiving wishes. Laptops. Mark, I don't know why you're maximizing your RAM. What's using all the RAM? Go into the process manager and see what's using all the RAM. See if it's something you can turn off.
RAM. Does he mean like
no, not rivets, like not frogs.
Rivet?
No. Where's those drill bits? There's those drill bits down there. I see some drill bits here. Are either of these good enough drill bits?
Probably. You all know what Clicos are?
You're the drill bitter.
These things right here.
Self-tappers. No, he doesn't like self-tappers. He likes these Clicos because you can take them back out.
Oh, yeah, everybody uses self-tappers. Makes a big
Ram EcoDiesel.
This is an airplane thing mostly, but it can be used for anything. You drill an 1/8-inch hole, you put this in there, it holds it. When you're done, well, then you just take them out. Or riveting or whatever you're doing. Okay, I'll go get a drill. I don't know what the drill is.
Vintage has excuses to use his car. He has to go to the pet store, the parts store, the grocery store, the feed store, and the hardware store. Darn right. We have lots of things to do.
Well, you must have really made that fire pit. It's good.
I use Brave for YouTube and Chrome for everything else. I don't know. I don't know. Computers are feisty things. My browsers will close the windows that you're not using, Mark Sauvé. You can't have 100 windows open at the same time.
It's the wrong tool.
That's not going to work.
It's the wrong tool.
Show them Show them what you were using.
I brought the impact wrench instead of the drill.
He was trying to put this drill,
That's when I noticed it was
this
wrong.
drill bit into that impact wrench.
Well, that's when I noticed it was
Goofball, man.
I needed a reason to come back over here by the wood stove.
Leanburn Cordoba had a ColecoVision when he was a kid. Is that the same thing, Buff Del Campo? YouTube is a Google product. That's right, Hippie Long. It should work best in Chrome.
Does anybody use Clicos besides me?
My browsers are eating up most of my RAM. That's not a good sign, because a browser's not supposed to eat up a lot of RAM. Okay, I will drill the hole.
Stand by.
What do you stand by for? What?
Let's see if this drill bit's any good. It's sort of cutting.
I'll get it cut.
Just need 100 pounds of pressure.
100. I can do 100. I'm a fat girl.
A fat girl. She thinks she's
Come
a
here.
fat
Are
girl.
you ticklish yet? Called you fat. Look at me.
Uncle Chapter Builder uses those things in building certain cars. I have always been intrigued by those little sheet metal holders. Yeah, I got into this with built airplanes. I used to say I built 60 airplanes,
Okay.
but I built airplanes after that. I lost track of how many.
I don't want this to move. Work too hard. Right here at the top of my thumb. You're so close. Down. Down.
It's freaking dark in there. I can't see anything. Yeah, I don't know what you put in. I'll get another clip over it. It's really dark down there.
We're going to the other side. We'll see if we can get this stabilized. Don't want to move. I want to measure it, click on it, and I want to measure it, make sure it's where we want it, and then if it is, then I
You kept going.
it wasn't that sharp. It's going right through.
Okay, well, good. I couldn't push on it real hard. I really did.
Okay, now we'll check all the square and everything.
Check. Yeah, that's the good thing about Clicos and everything is check everything.
I'm gonna grab the camera too and show them.
Which camera?
I don't know.
Yeah, don't get grab off. So what is this one on? What are we doing? Taking a break for a minute.
Yeah, I'm working hard.
These Clicos on stripped rod here. What? I'm afraid to pull an Airstream tray like that. This guy, Leanburn, he's a real joker. He come in here, I thought he was actually liking Leanburn systems, and then I find out he's just like wants you to put Leanburn in everything. Like a joke. But then I take him somewhat seriously because there's a guy that developed something that's similar, which is, what's his name? 289. Thunderhead. I was going to say Gearhead. I knew that was wrong. Thunderhead 289, and he developed a system that bleeds air. It's a controlled vacuum leak is what it is, and it measures what comes out of the tailpipe with an oxygen sensor. It decides how much.
Oh, Mexican Space says Leanburn and Dean are like brothers. That makes sense.
So anyway, it works quite well, and the good thing about it is you just turn it off. I know nobody wants to listen to it. Just the jokes go on, and the seriousness is all bullshit.
There's a bunch of people here. Thanks everybody for being here on Thanksgiving Eve. Thanksgiving Eve night. No, Thanksgiving Eve would have been last.
I like it. I also like to give you crap. That's why I joke with you. Yeah, well, I understand that now. When you first came in, I thought you were just a crazy person.
Well,
like
but you were right.
Here he is.
Turns out
here's a guy that's just can't wait to put lean burn on everything, and I'm thinking, what's wrong with this guy? But now I understand. My hands are frozen. Man,
frozen.
Why is it so? I'm about ready to go put them on the. Except that thing's really hot. Put them on the.
I'm making as much heat as I can, and it's up to 64 now. Tavo's listening now.
Maybe lean burn is Dean. Not different. I don't think so. Different personality, but same kind of stuff.
Surely not Lester Lefevre.
Are they ever here at the same time?
No. See, yeah, that's like saying Clark Kent and Superman are the same person. It can't.
Yeah, Clark Kent.
I mean,
now there's
that's absurd.
You know, that was a pair of glasses.
Like saying He-Man and She-Ra are the same person. Clearly, they are not.
Clark Kent and Superman. That was such a clever disguise. Pair of glasses. You know, take off your glasses, you'll be Superwoman. Oh yeah, no longer.
Where'd Kim go?
Where'd Kim go? Now she's Superwoman.
Now I'm Superman. It's just that simple.
Oh, D-Man, demand. He missed my little discussion about the horns. You know, we were in the. I'll tell you again. We were in the store, going to the grocery store, in a parking lot. Some woman comes just blasting out and turns right in front. I mean, like I'm right there. She didn't even look. She's only looking where she's going. You know.
Dr. Go is here.
And I stopped on the brakes and cussing at her. You know what? I forgot to lean on the horn. I should have leaned on the horn. But I forgot. I actually had a reason to lean on the horn. Didn't do it.
Blake Gaddis reminds you that it's called the Carb Cheater. It works very well, and he's got one on a Slant 6. I would expect.
Oh, you do have one. See, that's what I want to put on my car as one of those. And I just, we're doing this first.
Programmed for jokes.
Yeah, the Carb Cheaters. I think that guy. That's
Luke.
That's a
Thunderhead
Luke.
289.
I think he's a smart dude to come up with that.
He is. He's sharp.
I mean, that was a good idea.
Yeah.
And it was simple. I mean, I'm not saying his circuitry's simple. I'm saying it's a simple idea, and it worked well. Next, I knew that was going to happen, but the horn is forgettable on that car. Oh yeah, you got to push this thing in. Yeah, and that's what I said to Kim too. I'm ready to push the center of the steering wheel, and then nothing happens.
I want you to measure.
AI. What do you mean AI? That's artificial ignorance. Okay, what?
I'm going to get the camera. I want you to measure and confirm that we've got good placement of where it's at with the Clecos.
Okay, do we have another camera, or are we just going to keep moving this one?
We're going to have to move this one, because switching back and forth, the problem with putting that other camera, it ends up being right beside the fire, and I got to move it again.
Where it is?
You guys are going to have to watch on the long form, because I got one of the beta versions. He's pretty well perfected it now. Didn't he offer a modestly priced upgrade kit for the original version? Yeah, they seem to be doing really good with it.
Okay, now if anybody cares, this is where this
Mexican spec lean burns just to save gas. I don't know. Doesn't even save that much.
It was the beginning of not saving Chrysler.
Okay, so you have to pantomime the measurements. I'll be over here.
I don't know what you want me to measure.
I want you to make sure that it's the same on this side as it is on that side, and I want you to verify that this top measurement is correct where it is, but then that this measurement here is the same as the other side.
Okay. Just can't get into this woods. Get close. Woods are in the way.
We'll just pick a spot and make a measure. You can do it.
It's relative. Yeah, if I can get on the top in the same place. Oh, this is way off. Oh, wait, what did I do? Maybe I did that wrong.
Like I was hold it from dropping. Let's push it up against the roof block.
This is that one. About 3/8.
From the other side?
Yeah, let me go see the other side.
Okay.
This was there. About here. It's about a 1/4 inch difference. This one is further forward by a 1/4 inch.
1/4 inch.
Well, we can either move that one further forward or this one further back and pull the clecos out. Move it. Leave the clecos over there.
Okay.
But we have to, it has to tilt a little bit because it is correct up here at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me see one other thing here. I'm noticing all kinds of little shit. It's about a 1/4 inch difference. This one's back about a 1/4 inch, or that one's forward about a 1/4 inch, whichever you want to be.
Okay.
Top. Let me see how the top looks. Let's get that point.
Okay.
Let me look over here.
Okay, I'll switch cameras up, guys.
Hang on. The top isn't right either. Top on this one is perfect to the back.
Okay.
Oh, I ate too much.
I know my belly's so
Oh, I
full.
ate too much. Why do we do that?
Because it's good.
Yeah, this got to come forward about.
Top? Well, tap the top. So you can get
Well, you can't. You got 2 clecos in it. I'm really putting pressure on clecos doing that.
all right, don't do it then.
I got it. Yeah, I put a bunch of pressure on that. That was. Okay, I think I put it back.
Good.
So this one needs to be. This whole thing. This whole side needs to go forward slightly. Let's say that. I can leave the other side with it.
This side needs to go forward. What's
Like a 1/4 inch here and like 1/8 of an inch here. Let's see what they're saying here. I'll give you a tolerance of 0.03 of an inch.
3,000?
No.
The body's twisted.
Something.
Never go down the road straight like that.
Let's expect saying build quality was bad. Imagine working for a company you know is going bankrupt. Not many were willing to do a good job anymore. I'm not sure what they're talking about. Okay, so then Dr. goes, isn't that how NASA missed on the Mars expeditions by failure to properly convert calculations between SAE and metric? Passed too far. Let's scroll up by. Passed too far away from Mars from that mistake. I don't know what happened there. You ever heard of the Gimli glider? So a 767 landed on an old military field where they were racing cars. They used it for a drag strip, and they landed an airliner on it that was up fuel. And that was a metric, as a gallons liters mix up. Or it was pounds pounds and kilograms mixed up. I don't know if it was weight or gallons. But they ran the airliner out of gas. It was a one of the Canadian airlines did that many years ago. Craig May, a simple washer saved the Spitfire from conking out upside down. Simple washer saved the Spitfire from. Oh, that's Spitfire. See, we have a Spitfire here, but it's a little British car. Mr. Campo, please tell me you're using Starrett Mitutoyo grade measuring tools. No, I have these, and we use them some. These guys. I have battery powered ones too, but I like the dial because the batteries don't go dead because there's no batteries. But they are actually a Harbor Freight. I've had them for a long time. I've also had Starrett. These seem to be just as good. See here, surface level. It was just a terrible looking car. Terrible. What was that? I've missed something. Oh yeah, I'm very good. It says El Camino with a K. Plus rust wasn't an issue in Mexico as much as it. Well, yeah, of course not.
Where's the?
What do you want?
Slid away.
Okay, do you want me to? I know, I'm over there reading chat. So.
No, I didn't tell you to do anything. I checked it twice, so you better be happy with it because I've just drilled new holes.
Well, stop.
No, don't move it. It was right.
I can see it isn't the same.
What is the measurement?
I'm going by measurement. I'm lining this mark up, which is measured, with the back surface here. Okay. And it's about an 1/8 inch off. It's not probably going to have to do. Let me see what this side says.
I measured it twice, and it's
It's
good. You're reading the tape measure different.
I'm not even using a tape measure. I'm going by the
mark. I'm using a tape measure, so you're just eyeing up to a big, thick black mark.
Well,
don't move it.
I'll have an 1/8 inch more room over there.
Good. Everyone will see, and they're all gonna laugh at you. They're gonna say, "Bustel Campo's car is crooked." All right. I think it's pretty close. Double check the frickin' part, but I think we're close.
It's probably good at 60.
This is all bent.
Well, what I do is you know what I'm saying. I'm sighting the surface back here, which I can see on the edge instead of the surface.
An 1/8 inch which way?
Well, this would have to go an 1/8 inch that way.
Yeah, I just moved it an 8. Let me see.
No, you're going to disagree with me.
I'm not going to disagree with you. If I messed up, I'm going to fix it.
Well,
I'm frustrated because that's a lot of difference.
An 1/8 inch is hard to do because you drill an 1/8 inch hole.
14. Look, and
Sight the back edge.
I am sighting the back edge. Right here is where I'm at. So that's 14 and 3/16. Can you agree with that?
I'll agree with that.
14 and 3/16. This much up. Okay. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just trying to. Needs to go forward.
What needs to go forward?
That's it.
That's right. That's exactly right.
I agree with that.
That's exactly
You said
right.
I'm not going to agree with you, but I just did. I agreed. I measured it. It was wrong.
Exactly right. And the same, and just about the same at the top, only not quite as much. Probably an 1/8 inch.
Top off,
Because
tiny.
up here, the top is perfect.
Oh, I got off my grease.
Because shit moves when you're drilling, you know?
Yeah. I don't know how to keep it from moving.
Well, sometimes that's all. And that's why you use Clecos instead of
It's a good time to go metric. No, it's too late. This car is never going to be metric.
Yeah, this is an SAE car. Hey, what about the Valiants in Australia? Were they metric?
Yeah, because if it is, we'll have to change out all the hardware.
Were they metric? I don't know. Because the whole car was designed in SAE up here, and then they kind of redid some of it down there. That was just a good time to go metric. Well, I'm still asking, what were the 1970-ish Chrysler products in Australia? Were they metric? Did they really convert everything to metric and build the same car there? I don't know. They could have. That's thousands of it. Now up here, it's still.
Well, first we're going to get the bottom, then we'll check the top. Okay. On the top, I'm getting.
You might want to anchor with one Cleco here now, and then move the top because it'll pivot on one Cleco.
11.
Yeah, well, the top you can sight on the mark. The mark on that one is right on the back surface, and this one is not. And the marks are pretty good. Sleep, it's good. You just call it good. It's close enough.
Won't see it. Correct the whole fucking thing. Now, I got it right. I'm right. Go talking.
She's gonna do it. Okay, Thomas says last model went to some metric fasteners on the bodies, 80-ish. Okay. Yeah, that we started changing over to 77. So, and they finished like mid-80s. So yeah, same time. Klingberg, take a piece of string and run it from the cab corner to the edge of the taillight. Well, we want the B pillars to be the same. What is this? Metric might be closer. Easy not to screw up for sure. Why would metric be closer? Our
The lines are
because the lines are close. Instead of going 2 decimal places we go 3. Yeah, I don't know. Hippie Long says, I'm very impressed with how close the window piece fits. That was a lot of work yesterday. It was cut and fit and measure and cut and a little bit of cuts and a little bit more little cuts and a little bit more little cuts and little bends and a lot of don't cut too much. It's easier to cut a little more than to take
we had it
off.
in and out of here like
We had it in and out a few times.
multiple times.
So
Pain in the butt.
and then the curvature of the top was not the same on the Valiant was more curved than the Ford, so we curved the Ford a little bit more to make it so it would fit. see, here's how we did have a mid-sized car on the French body that was not metric. Okay, that makes sense. And all SAE on the mechanicals. Oh, that's one of those. That's how my Zephyr is. My Zephyr is it's a metric car with a SAE engine and transmission in it. Let's see, Mr. Del Campo, what if you roll that? Have you thought about gussets in the B pillar? What if I roll it? Oh, you mean roll the whole car? Oh, yeah. I mean
if we roll it, it's going to be bad.
the whole the
And
B.
yes, there'll be gussets to the B.
The B pillars are they're like a multifaceted tube, and then there's a beam across the inside of the Valiant top, which Kim didn't want to cut. We didn't cut it, and then we fit the Ford. See, the Ford top kind of rolls over like this, and it fits right up to that beam. Actually, it goes under that beam slightly.
We do fully intend to gusset the B pillars.
So then the B pillars are going to be made much wider than they are. So yeah, I'm not so concerned about that. And I hope I never roll this. I'm never going to be doing anything that I'll be rolling this car. This is going to be.
Well, I mean, you never know what's going to happen, but we are going to gusset it. It'll be good.
Grocery getter and take the trash to the dump.
Yeah. Right.
Go to the gas station.
You might go to a show though, and if you're on the
you go to
you
the
never
show.
know when somebody will run you off the road.
I'm not a guy that goes and does burnout contests and stuff with a 6-cylinder Valiant. Wendy English is here. I gotta get a cough drop. I'm sorry. Is it warming up in here at all?
Dare you get a
It is.
cough drop?
It's 64. It feels like it's 30 degrees in here. I don't know why it feels so cold when it isn't.
It does.
Yeah, Lindbergh says, yeah, Fox were a mismatch of metric and standard. Metric is standard. I wish people wouldn't say that. Metric is standard. It is the standard. What people call standard is SAE, unless they're working in England with old imperial stuff like the, what do you call it, Whitworth or British Standard.
I don't know. You're just being a smart ass.
I'm not being a smart ass. You can tie in the subframes. We should do everything. Everybody, we should.
No, right now we're doing the conversion.
Right now we're doing this. I'm surprised at how it is very, very rigid. If you tie in, the reason you tie in subframes
is when you're making a
burnout
car.
You put like a 440 in it or something, and you can cause some problems. But remember, this is like a screaming 150 horsepower 6-cylinder with an automatic.
And
with what, 273 gears or something?
And it's not all rusty.
And it's not a rusty car. So I just got some little rust spots, but I mean it's not like the rust spots. The rust spots are like you can see right behind the rear wheel well. There's a spot there, but
falling apart. Like,
it's not something that's falling apart. Yeah.
See if that.
When you say you won't roll it until Bambi jumps in front of you one night in a pine.
Flip to the other camera. See if it pops up. Just as a.
Okay, we're testing. Got to get the fork out of it.
Humor. I guess.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. It's not focused real well. What? I guess it's good enough.
If you want to get accurate, go to the decimal system. Nothing is tighter than that. Thank you, JB. JB has
the most important question, but we have to change the registration. Well, it doesn't have to be inspected. And it's still a Valiant. It's still the same car. This is what I've learned.
Tennessee, it doesn't.
Do not go to the motor vehicle department and go, I did this. Do I have to? And then the idiot behind the, it depends on who you get. One person will go, nah, and the other person will go, make a mountain of paperwork and ruin your life. So what I've learned is go pay your registration and shut up. Just be nice. Just be smile. Just smile. Be nice.
Pay your money and they
Pay
want
your money and leave you alone. And you know what? The 25-year-old police officer or younger, that person doesn't know the difference. So they don't even know what a valiant is.
We're not going to be doing any heavy trucking in the utes.
I bet you make it a turbo ute someday. You know what?
Yeah.
Tony gave us the turbo for this, but I think we may use it on Kim's car instead, because her 66 Dart has a slant 6 in it. She's talked about turboing that.
No decision has been yet.
Yeah, no decision, but I think we might do that. Could be long. Metric, SAE, I have both, so I take it as it is delivered. Yeah.
And every time want to do the Turbo del Campo.
Every time we get one of these things, especially when I'm working with some European who's just gotta dig in and tell me what an idiot I am, that I'm an American and I don't know what metric is that I remind them that we went metric in 1977.
Oh,
I also remind them that my first wrenches were metric because I had a metric bicycle in 1963 when I was 9.
A metric pacifier as a child.
So she gets tired of this, but you know, the difference between Europeans and Americans is we have to use all the systems, and they don't. So I know all of them. You know, Whitworth, SAE, metric. There's probably something else I know too. I don't know. Why don't we go to metric time? Let's go to metric time. Millidays. There's 1,000 of them in a day. That's why I wasn't talking. I forgot to put it on that camera. Is that Kim was grinding. I couldn't talk over the grinder. No, not 100 minutes to the hour. No, well, you're close, Tavo. It's millidays, which is 1,000 of them per day. So noon would be 500. 6 in the morning would be 250. I mean, that would be the conversion. And if you work it out, the conversion's about 1 minute and 26 seconds. How do I know that? Because I've worked it out and I used it before. I did the math and I did that. I even made an airspeed indicator for one of my airplanes that was in kilometers per milliday, and that makes kind of, the resolution isn't real good, so you have to go to decimals, you know, like 7.5 kilometers per milliday or 7.3 kilometers per milliday. But people looked at that airspeed indicator and they thought I was going to crash. But I knew what the speeds were. It didn't matter. Wendy says, sorry, I was folding laundry. Why should you be sorry for folding laundry?
Thank you for being here. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, folding laundry on Thanksgiving. Take it easy, Wendy. Relax.
Trying to get caught up?
How many kilograms does the ute weigh? Are you going to drive it more than 500 kilometers per week? No, I'm not. I don't know how much it weighs. I have scales here that go in either.
Maybe we'll weigh it when we're done.
So we'll weigh it when we're done. I should have waited ahead of time, but I didn't.
I didn't even consider weighing it. Never even crossed my mind that anyone would care.
D-Man says the metric system is tool of the devil. My car gets 40 rods to the hog's head, and that's what I did. I was working with somebody that got tired of that, and there's some engineers, and they decided to go for, what did they call it? They had speed that was God, I'll have to think of what it was.
Y'all are a bunch of smart asses.
What's 2 weeks? What's 2 weeks? The old British system. What the hell is 2 weeks? Um, 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 um. So there's a term for that. I can't think of what that is. Closest thing metric clock or punch clocks for automotive technicians where 0.5 is a half an hour. Yeah, but that's like telling me my calipers that are in inches are metric because they're point 0.005 of an inch. I used to fortnight. So I work with some engineers. They get some points for that. Let's just Saber and Tavo both. They
Give them points. I don't know how many points they get. Just
couple of points, 2 points each. So they were measuring in furlongs per fortnight. But they did that for the British that they were working with. Tim's cutting something over there.
Yeah, I don't know if it counts.
Well, when people say imperial, I don't think of SAE. I think of the imperial stuff, like imperial gallons, and she's tired of it already. She doesn't like this discussion.
No, I'm making the imperial sound. They'll know.
You know what would be interesting? Get a punch card in there and actually clock your hours. You know, this is the thing. I used to have an AK-47, but I sold it. But when I retired, I said I was going to take all the clocks out of the house, take them out in the yard, and shoot them with an AK-47. Because my whole life, for whatever 55 years I worked, I was always doing something with the damn clock, you know. And I just got sick of it, and I said I'm just gonna shoot all the clocks. Well, I'm retired, and I still have to do things by the clock.
Our hours were really money. We would be.
I still have doctor's appointments. We still have live shows that we try to do at a certain time, but we don't sleep like by the clock anymore. We convert to metric where needed and not where not needed. That's what Josh Holman says. Hey, Max Wedge, Dick Dastardly's here. How you doing? So, I used to say clocks were just the numbers on a wheel. They still are. I don't know. Now they're numbers on a screen. That's like grandkids if they're on a wheel. No, they're on a screen. Yeah, what time is this? And you show them something that looks like this, and they're like, oh, man.
All right, I have to cut with the wheel.
She's got to cut with the wheel.
I can't.
Be careful with the wheel.
Sorry.
Kind of noisy in here. Uh-oh. We lost the mic. What happened to the mic? Hey, Buddy Carafano, we were worried about you. Usually show up first or second, and we didn't see you till now. Wow. You, he says, I'm late, just got home. He's been out somewhere. Leenburn says, I'm 4 years old. I'm 4 years old. That's in those new years. The ones that are like, that's metric years. There's 10 of them in 100 years.
I want to take a minute
10 of them in a decade.
To mention
what are you doing? Oh,
my Thanksgiving meditation goes something along the lines of, I'm so happy that, like, we're so lucky. I feel so lucky, blessed to be able to be here with Buckdale Campo in our shop, working on a dream project. Honestly, it's always been a dream of mine, and I think it's been a dream of yours for a long time, to do custom car work.
Oh, I like cutting stuff apart.
We've always wanted to be able to do this.
I've done it with airplanes, but never with cars.
Most people rarely, if ever, get to do this kind of thing. And not only that, we get to do it with you. And I mean that sincerely. Like, we have people, we would have given up. Like, this is hard work, and some days we argue and stuff like that. But knowing that there's people who are watching and encouraging us, it means a ton. Like, it's great to have we stream 3 nights a week, and a lot of you are here every time we're streaming. That feels amazing. You guys are like real friends, and you show up for us, and you encourage us, and you make jokes, and you're supportive when we have down days, and you're here to celebrate when we have successes, and that's amazing, and I'm so thankful for all of you.
I'm happy Kim's here.
Okay, I'm going back to my
I'm really enjoying.
I'm going back to my works, but I wanted to make sure you guys like that's like for real. Like, it doesn't get any realer than that. Like, money would be, but there's nothing that you could give me in the world that's really better than what we've got right now. Like, to be able to do this is amazing.
Kim, are you going to do like Pole Barn and use liquid nails for scenes? We don't copy anything Pole Barn does.
We don't?
No. This is not Kim?
Yeah.
When did we decide to do this? Before Pole Barn made that tacked up Ford?
Oh, yeah, we talked about
we were going to do this long before that. And we don't mud over door handles, and we don't do stuff like that. No, we're not going to mud over a door handle.
It's our project, we'll do whatever works.
These noises. I don't know if you can hear that noise. Okay.
This is
Bruce Culch. So when my cousin retired, he took every necktie he had in the house and burned them in the middle of the yard. That's a good idea. Wendy English is the only day she has off in a 10-day stretch, and she has to get things done here. Understood. Let's see who else. I add the two numbers. Let's see, Buddy Carfano. Okay, go ahead, Kim. I'm like.
That's okay.
I'm a little bit caught up.
This is a piece of heavy sheet metal. I mean, it's pretty. What gauge would you say this is? I'm going to use. This is going to be to tie the existing B pillar to the new B pillar. Okay?
That can't be right. It says 58 thousandths. It could be.
Okay, toss me over to the other camera so they can see.
Oops. There.
Okay, it's going to go right in there. This is the beam. It's heavier metal, and it's bent like a Z shape. And the same thing here. It's heavier steel, and it's Z shaped. So this is going to tie the two together.
Okay, and then of course we'll have an outer panel that'll.
Right, but it's just going to be sheet metal. This is structural.
Well, they're both going to be. Yeah.
Well, the sheet metal is not going to be structural. This is the structure. This is their safety panel for if you roll over, okay? If we're going to go fast, we'll get a roll bar.
Yeah, well, actually, the reality is we actually have two rollover protection things there. We have the original B pillar with the cross piece under the top, and then we have the pickup truck one, which will be right behind that. So actually, originally, they were much further apart because the C pillar was much. We'll call this A, B, and C pillar, although that's going to be one big B pillar, but they're actually much closer together. Towel says, yeah, going to be stronger than a factory U. Yeah, that's kind of what I think.
Yeah, because the factory U probably
doesn't have a whole bulkhead out of an old truck. Yeah.
Doesn't have to double up. Yeah. So. But I want it to be strong because I don't want to send my man out in danger.
This is not a car that's going to get used real hard.
But it could be on the highway, and the highway.
I know, we could drive this to go see my son in the East Coast. Yeah. Although I probably won't. I'll probably take my car.
Who knows where we'll want to go, and I don't want to be going, I don't know if it's fit for use on the highway. I just want it to be a drivable car.
Something else I thought of? I don't feel like driving that far to see him. You know what I could do?
Take a bus?
Take the Greyhound. It's been a while since I've done that.
The dirty dog.
The dirty dog. Last time I did that was Christmas of 20.
You got to do the double cam, so they could see
Christmas of 2017. I took the Greyhound from Yuma, Arizona to Nashville, Tennessee. It was a 2-day trip at Christmas. That was an interesting trip. Sore butt, basically. I was sitting about 2/3 of the way back in the bus, and there was some guy, and I had a window sitting there, and it's pretty nice now. They have USB ports at all the seats and everything, so you can keep your phone charged. And, yeah, I guess for a bus that's okay. So the dog. So there was a guy behind me on the other side of the bus, and he was coughing and sneezing and coughing and sniffling. And he's looks like a just terrible looking guy. Looks like he's probably drunk, you know. And he starts walking up the aisle of the bus. Hey, anybody got any painkillers or anything for a cold? I'm sitting there and I got my bag of meds, you know, and in there I've got some Tylenol and some aspirin, you know. So I give him a Tylenol. I go, here, this will knock your fever down. And he went back there and he went to sleep, so it probably knocked his fever down. Well, 4 hours later, something like that, he's up and he comes walking up and taps me on the shoulder, and I turn around, there's this guy standing there. And he goes, hey, Doc. Doc, okay, got any more medication for me? Yeah, I guess.
Good job, Doc. What's up?
Oh, Brett Ford, rest in peace. Marina Oswald. Really? Oh, no.
Sorry for the movement, guys. Who?
Marina Oswald. You know, remember, she was the Russian wife of Lee Oswald that got blamed for killing John Kennedy.
You were just mentioning her.
I was just talking about her like a week ago.
Wild. It wasn't even that long.
It wasn't even that long
She really
ago.
got the short end of the stick.
Yeah, I mean, you know, look,
He got blamed for everything.
She came here from Russia, and then he gets blamed for that, and then she, you know, she and her kids had to live through that mess. And yeah, I would like to meet her, but I would have, you know, you don't want to bother her, you know. Just one of those people that if you ran into her, you know, I'd be nice to her, talk to her. Nikolay, I can't even pronounce it. Nikolevna. It's a patronymic middle name. And yeah, she married somebody named Porter. I knew that. Ah, it's too bad.
Okay, I'm gonna weld.
Go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Cover your eyes, people. First time I was watching one of those shows where they actually work on stuff, it was Jesse James, and he's welding. I automatically cover my eyes, and I think, what am I doing? It's on TV. How's the inside of that gas nozzle? Is it all plugged up?
No, it's not
Okay,
too bad.
all right, good.
Can you see, or am I standing in front of it anyway?
No, we can see just fine.
Okay, here it comes.
Yep. I didn't know you had the dog down under. Hey, Mo Parquet. Mo Parquet, I was just
your whole family.
you know what I always say to her? I was just watching you. Yeah, because she comes up all the time, and it's like, I watched a short, and there was a link on the short to a video, so I clicked it, and you were driving your car around. Pretty good. Buddy Carfano, motor made a loud bang noise and cut off Mexican spec. What kind of car was it in? I'm surprised a new car died. Okay, I don't know. No more Greyhounds in Western Canada. Really?
You guys want to see them welds?
Yeah, I do want to see the welds, but I guess everybody's going to get to see the welds.
How close I can
No, you can't. You're running out of cord.
Running out of cord.
She ran out of cord.
Hold on. I think I can pull this cord over. Just make sure I don't drop nothing. Camera's way too expensive to be dropping.
Yeah, that's a big expensive camera. That's a really good camera. I didn't like it at first, but once you got it all figured out.
Okay, which way do I gotta go? Left or right?
No, you're right there.
You guys can see my tack.
Yeah, Tavo, you ever ride the Greyhound down there? Wendy says only one piece being welded on. Well, you know what? These are the first welds we've done. Everything else, it's kind of clecoed in place, and Kim's putting a piece in there.
That's a tie piece.
That's just a tie piece. We'll be putting a whole.
That has nothing to do with tie stick. That's a different thing. It's a tie between. This is the regular B pillar. This is the B pillar of the truck. Those are both the structural parts of them.
Yeah, all that's
This
gonna be.
is the big part. Like you could tell it's thick because I was able to put that welder on there without it blowing a hole.
Yeah, what do you have that welder set on? That worked really
2.
well. 2 and with
And I was able to put a
oh,
bead
that
on
was a nice. I could hear I could tell by the way it
it.
sounded.
You can tell by the sizzle. By the sizzle.
Okay, you know what I need to do? Go check the fire. I'm starting to get
I
cold.
just checked the fire not long ago, and it's putting out way more heat than I can't make it put out more heat.
Okay, so it's good.
Yes.
Brad, Dan, Sean, today, Buff, and Kim, brotherhood and sisterhood.
Yeah, it's up about 600.
Oh, that's good.
It's good
Maybe
enough
I'll go.
to make-
Maybe I'll go stand by it. But it's a long, slow warm up in here tonight.
It's so cold outside this week.
Did y'all eat? Oh, we ate too much.
We did. We had. You missed the beginning of the stream. We had cranberry sauce. Yeah. Did you eat yet? Did you eat yet? Yeah, we had cranberry sauce in the shop.
Upside down cranberry sauce.
Had it in the shop.
Kim's pouring her drink into a different bottle.
I never drink this stuff
You know what
straight.
she does?
It's too strong.
She pours it in she mixes it with the water.
Half and half.
Man, I feel like drinking my drink, but I'm too cold. I'm gonna have to start wearing 2 sweatshirts and long johns up here. It's just too cold.
Yeah, because it's almost 65.
You know what it is? Yeah, the air is, but you know the insulation on the walls is probably not the best. Then the doors don't have insulation,
It's drafty.
so it just the cold just comes through. You know.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. We decided not to do a turkey. Okay, we decided to we got some chicken pieces. You know, like drumsticks and thighs.
Yeah, it's just the two of us.
and
It's a lot of cooking for
Kim cooked them, and then
turkey dinner.
she made real mashed potatoes and put some carrots, cooked some carrots in with the.
Oh, she got pecan pie.
Oh man. Okay, here's a question. It's one of these questions. What kind of pies do you like? I know what pies I like, but I can't eat.
What is
pies.
your favorite Thanksgiving pie?
Pecan pies. Pretty good thing.
Yeah, I think I like the pumpkin pie better than the pecan pie, but it's pretty close. It depends how much whipped cream I've got around.
At Christmas, Thanksgiving, my mother would always make pumpkin pie.
Did you say hello to Granddad's junk?
I did.
Okay. Hi, Granddad's junk. I was preoccupied with some welding.
Well, I read his. I don't know if I said it. Well, I read his. I think I did. I read his chat up there.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to. Are you? Lester Saber says pumpkin. Lynn English says pumpkin. Buddy Carpano says sweet potato pie.
Potato pie.
Tabo. Pepper beef steak pies down here for me. And that's,
Pepper beef steak.
see, now there's pies you eat for a meal and there's pies you eat for dessert. That sounds like one you eat for a meal. You know, like a chicken pot pie?
Oh, okay. I only like 2 kinds, hot and cold, says Dougster Wolverine.
Our button. Don't know who that is. Good evening.
Welcome in. Happy Thanksgiving. We're working on the Del Camino. And
that's a tip over.
And the cab is looking more like a cab than it ever has.
And see right there, you're looking at a camera that we can look at there, or we can look at there. So that's our big shop camera. That's pretty nice. It's the most expensive camera we have. Buttermilk.
Buttermilk pie.
I never met a pie I didn't like, or ice cream. Oh man. See, I'm a diabetic, so I used to be. This is why I'm a diabetic. I could sit down and eat a half-gallon ice cream, and I didn't mean to do it. I'd eat some, and I get some more, and then I get some more, then I go get some more, and it's gone. It's like, God, I ate a half a gallon of ice cream.
Oh, that's like cheesecake. I don't even eat the crust. I just eat the cheese part, and I throw the crust away because I can't eat graham crackers.
And to my sister-in-law, the kids got to see their aunt and ma, pa, and my little nephew. It was a good day. River stayed home. Bad mood, River today.
Oh.
It's not a day to be in a bad
I'm
mood.
sorry. Sometimes holidays are tough.
Talk about, I had a 4-pack in the freezer. 4-pack. Is that beer? I don't know. Is that what beer comes in Australia? 4-packs. I'm not sure what he means. But Bruce Culton, flapper pie. It's made of something like custard and meringue, taking in graham cracker crust. Part. We have crawfish pie. Really? Is there such a thing? Man, I have friends from Louisiana, and that's their crawfish, man. That's the thing. They
That's actually a pretty good camera. It's a Blackmagic Studio 4K Pro. It's a studio camera. The worst part about it is you can't really carry it around very good. It's meant to be set up and used, and we move around a lot. The major advantage of it, because we don't really use the 4K, we still only use 1080p. The major advantage of it is it uses a full-size HDMI plug, and so when I'm moving it around, it doesn't flicker. And even if it does flicker, it comes right back on, where the other ones, when they flicker, then they drop out, and you have to fart around with software to get it back up. This is kind of nice for... It was tough. Most live shows are recorded live and then produced and then played out, like Bad Chad and stuff like that. They don't.
Theirs is a premiere,
pre-recorded
which
premiere.
means they record it, but they don't edit it.
Most
and then they
people
just put
who
it
are
up.
doing this kind of work, where they're moving all around and bouncing from camera to camera, they do not do their shows live because it's tough, and having the right equipment to do that is expensive.
What I've noticed with Bad Chad is that they don't edit out anything unless he goes to the bathroom, and they edit out a minute, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But other than that, they don't. If he makes a mistake, they roll with it, and he gets himself out of the mistake.
Lives are hard work, and that I didn't until I started really doing lives, like not just where we sit here and talk to you, but where we try and move around and do things, did I recognize that other people don't do it because it's hard. It's very difficult.
And then Tavo asked, quick question out of curiosity. Are you set up for Top Chat? You set to Top Chat or Live Chat? We are on Live Chat because you put it on Top Chat. That means that YouTube
curates the Top Chat.
They what do you call it? Yeah, they decide what you're going to see. And I do notice in Top Chat some things don't show up. Oh, that's nice to have that noise off.
I know, it's irritating in the background.
Are you going to be over here for a minute?
Yeah. I need a break.
I need a break. I'm going to, I'm just going to take a quick break, and then I'm going to stand by the fire for a couple minutes. I am freezing.
Okay, you better. Yeah.
I am right.
Hippie Long says, even our concerts have a hard time with video delay. Yeah, syncing up the video and audio can be really problematic. And, I mean, the next step up from this Blackmagic is is it like a dragon or something like that? And those suckers, now you're into tens of thousands of dollars. And even those you can have trouble with them. And honestly, when I bought this, I was a little disappointed for what I paid for it. I was like, this isn't much better than what I have, but it's not better in the ways that I was really hoping for, but it is better in enough ways that I didn't sell it because it's really useful. The full-size HDMI jack is a winner. And then if we're just not in the habit of wearing microphones, But if we were wearing microphones, I can pump them right into that camera and pump the sound through that camera, and then it will definitely sync the audio up. And that's because if I started talking into that camera right now, if I stood in front of that camera and talked, I'm sure my lips wouldn't match the words because there's a slight different delay. Uh-oh. Everyone wants their question answered. Oh, yeah, Mo Parquet. You know, they're a lot of work. They're stressful. A 2-hour live, at the end of it, I am exhausted trying to read everybody and jump from thought to different people. A lot of comments are ghosted in Top Chat. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why, but that's the way it is. Dougster says, I just got done rebuilding an Edelbrock 1406. It's officially the nastiest, filthiest carb internally ever. It was full of sand and rust plus metal shavings. Nice. Congratulations, Dougster. I'm sorry you had to deal with all that. I'm glad you feel done. I hope that you got all the ports cleaned out and everything, and that its new owner is thrilled to receive it. Sometimes, too, we just miss comments. We're like looking for stuff because we know it will scroll away, and we're just looking for stuff that, because not every comment needs a response.
Well, sometimes people are talking to each other,
Yeah.
and I skip over them sometimes because there's a lot going on. If I try to get everyone, it scrolls by too quickly.
Yeah. Just pick the best ones and answer those, says Josh. And Mexican Spec tells Mo Parquet that people can get pushy. Not those on my lives, but others. Oh, I know Mexican Spec. We all get pushy sometimes. We forget our etiquette.
Mexican Spec lives, I don't think they meant the chat. His wife goes down, she gets them all, and they're pretty good. They're on top of it. Even going down the road, they get them. That takes some effort.
Mo Parquet says, while trying to work, watch the kids too. It's a lot, and I have found out I can't focus on the project. I can't imagine how you could do that for even 10 minutes or something. So I stopped working on the car live for now until I know what I'm doing and I can do it without thinking. Yeah, especially too if it's just you. If you don't have somebody else with the camera, and like we trade off. Like we work together pretty well. Like I'll read chat for a while and then I'll go work and then he'll read it. We'll like take turns. There's always got to be somebody with chat or else it's not interactive and people expect your lives to be. I mean, if you're not going to be interactive, why even do it live? Although there have been times where we've gotten help. But do what works. Do what works. Don't overwhelm yourself. Our bottom says, me and my Milwaukee Sawzall. Yeah. We've got that same Sawzall here. I was going to open the can of cranberry sauce with it. He wouldn't let me.
Gonna open up food with a Sawzall.
JB's Little Shop says, YouTube lives are a pain. I tend to do lives on StreamYard, and that works best for me. If you're going to have guests, StreamYard it's the practical way to do it. I can do it without StreamYard, but I need several different pieces of software, and it's complicated, and it stressed me out. We tried StreamYard. We had Dougster on, like when we were just starting doing.
We had Wendy on.
And Wendy on, and it just stressed me out. It was too many moving parts to have guests. I don't know. Maybe we'll try it again someday. But I think the best way for most people to do lives is to just sit and talk to the chat. And once you're comfortable with that, maybe branch out. But you got to get comfortable with talking to the chat mostly. Tavo says, I did notice on one particular channel, some visitors copy their comment and repeat it every few seconds. That's too much. But you're allowed to repeat. If I don't see it, you can repeat it. Mopar cases, the comments come across my live are absolutely insane, and I don't know whether to accept it or filter it. I don't know what to tell you, Mopar K, because you get a lot more people in your chat, and there are a lot of people who don't know you, and they don't have like the etiquette figured out. So and you get a lot of like trolls and troublesome people because you're an attractive young lady, and that brings in interest.
Does she have a couple of mods?
She usually has a couple of mods, but they
got to learn how to take care of that.
Even that, it's tough. You have to know where to draw a line. It takes time to build a relationship with your mods and know who can decide. Taba says, honest to say, I don't miss or skip any comments on my live streams I've done. It's quite easy when you don't get more than 4 people in them. Tabo, it was like that when we started. It just takes time for people to get to know you and stuff like that.
Get on a regular schedule. I don't know. Does he? I missed his live.
A regular schedule does help some, yes. Mopar K says it would be great to have a partner. Yeah. You just have to find the right person, the right sort of mix, of when the time is right, it will happen. If you keep looking, and eventually it will happen if that's what you need. He's been helping more and more. Every TikTok he films of me does well. Yeah, you can tell when someone's filming. It is more. It's better than the static. But you got to do what you got to do. I filmed cutting this cab that's on the back off of the Ranger. I had to film that on the tripod myself. It's usually more entertaining when there's somebody who can walk around and hold the camera, but it just doesn't. It's not always practical. I guess if I had the budget, I could do all that, but I don't, and I understand that you probably don't either. Mopar K wants to come up here one night and co-host the Buff Del Campo show. We would absolutely have you up here. I know it'd be hard to get away from the kids, though.
You got to finish that back bedroom.
We do, our spare bedroom. Because you'd have to go a long way to get to a hotel, all the way up to the highway.
We need to finish that bathroom. That's one more project. You got to finish that back bedroom. Because that was a real good bedroom until the water heater's in that bathroom in it. That caused a big problem.
Mopar K is going to get a streaming shed. Hippie Long is a really good mod for Mopar K.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Something about a custard square. I missed that. Oh, it's going away. If you're doing a live on YouTube, you need a lot of mods, says JB. We have some mods, but I think generally they don't have to do too much.
We only had a couple of people that have been real.
Yeah, we've had a couple of real close. Or maybe they're doing so good that I don't even know what they're doing. I appreciate you guys being here. We have great mods. They just, hopefully they're not working too hard. Something about Two Worlds of Fans. Carbs are usually gaskets and a few moving parts, says Dougsters. Take your time and be well. Oh, he's giving Mopar K advice about the carbs. Yeah, be gentle with the screws. That's right. Never tighten the screws closed real hard. Always gentle. Yep. Yep. Dougster knows. Lean Bean Cordoba asks Mr. Campo, what is Buff short for? Bufferino, Buffington, etc.?
Oh, God. I should tell the truth someday.
JB doesn't like the crazy crap that goes on in lives because people just come in to mess with you. I don't think we're that much fun to mess with because we don't get too much of it. We get some of it, but not too much.
When I was a little kid, we had a dog that was kind of light tan colored. Dog's name was Buff. Somehow I ended up with a name. Nickname.
Lean Bean Cordoba says, "Are you gonna have the Ute ready for SEMA?" SEMA just happened, so yeah, we've got a whole year. We'll be ready. We'll be ready. What we're gonna do, we're gonna jelly coat it. We're gonna gel coat it about an inch thick, and it'll look like glass.
People say we ought to use lead.
Yeah,
you ever use lead? I did one car in lead. You know what?
This car didn't have lead in it when it was new. They used Bondo.
I wish I'd never used that stuff. What a lot of work that was. That's for people before plastic was invented.
There's not much advantage to lead.
There is no advantage to lead. Man, it's a lot of work. It's poisonous. I don't know.
I mean, the poison part, it's not really poisonous. I guess if you start grinding on it. Never mind. I guess it could be poisonous.
When you grind on it, when you breathe it while it's molten, I know. I did radiators all those years. They put all kind of restrictions on radiator shops. There's another reason you don't have radiator shops, at least in California. Can you tip the camera a little bit this way, or?
Yeah. I was showing you because you were over by the fire.
Yeah, I was over there. I put a couple pieces of wood in it. Oh, look at how I'm cold. That's me shaking for being
cold. The dogs are family, says Mexican Spec.
I have grown fond of Uncle Tony. You know, he really messed up, and he didn't even know it. It got right by him. All the his channel didn't get hit with what do you call it? Candles until very recently. And he's going, oh, there's so many new people in here. There's so many new people. And it's like, man, those are their handles. And I don't think he understood it was the same people. Man.
Oh, that's right. Uncle Tony was explaining the float adjustments and stuff like that. He's very friendly to Mopar K. I'm glad to see that. I'm glad to see that. Mopar K is getting all the love.
And he explains all kinds of stuff. Like you watch his lives, he'll have a carburetor there and show you how it goes together. He's a pretty good guy. And people give him crap because he doesn't like do what we do, build on the live shows or build. He does like little segments of how a carburetor goes together, how this goes together. He has a story or something. But that's his thing, and he's been very successful with it.
Tabo says probably that you can get poisoned when you melt it out to remove a panel skin at the original seam. Yeah, you never want to vaporize heat lead to its boiling point because the vapor is incredibly toxic.
What about the upholstery on the inside panel? When we get to it, we'll do it. I'm not sure what we'll do. We've done upholstery before. Kim has. You know.
Yeah, I'll probably do something.
You know, I mean, the back there, like in that little cargo area behind the seat, they just carpet the whole thing. Just bond it all in there. It'd be fine. Be a nice thing back there. JB's Little Shop goes, Uncle Tony? And he's crying. What's going on? I don't know. Probably
not everybody likes Uncle Tony as much.
Here's the thing with Uncle Tony. I worked with him. I know him. He's always been good with me. I don't have any problems with him. I know some people have problems with him. I don't know what. My experiences were good. This Uncle Tony is a complete joke.
You have to read that comment aloud.
Well, he said, like during his live this time, what did he do? He said he gave me this idea to do this Ute. I was like, what? You know, you want to know the real story? We were gonna make this into a 2-door, kind of like what he did with Slaghammer.
Yeah.
So, but
that was our original research.
I wanted the low top. That's the hard top.
We looked into it
without the pillar. Well, we found parts, and we find everything except the roll-up glass, and we're still looking for that. But it was going to be really expensive. Well, I mean, it was going to be really expensive.
The windshield is a different height on the hard top 2-door.
We were going to have
So you need doors and glass and a roof and
we're going to have to chop the A-pillars and everything.
Yeah.
It was going to be a lot of work. Well, we were in a live one night and showing pictures of cars, and along comes Tavo's Ute. And I'm looking at that light blue Ute, and I go, that's a pretty nice car. And then I noticed that the front doors are short, like the four-door.
Like the four-door.
And I go, you know what? We could do that with that Valiant.
We could do that.
So then
we had no other plans to do anything to the body of this car. We were not going to cut it off or anything like that.
Tony didn't give me that idea. I thought it because I saw Tavo's car and liked it.
It developed over a long time. It was after we had built the motor that we came up with that plan, and then Tavo's generously sent us pictures and information to give us encouragement to keep it moving.
We should drive to see Mr. Speck in Guadalajara. I think some people are going to do that, but he's not in Guadalajara. Oh, we could meet him there, I guess. But he Bubba spent no time under the bus, if you know. Yeah, okay. I don't know.
We make a lot of under the bus.
I don't want to say anything. Tony's never treated me with any problems. So other than telling everybody this was his idea.
Well, I don't know.
So that's, yeah.
I don't know. I found the keys to this car in the trash that one time.
Yeah, that was
after he evicted us.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess.
But it was. We joke about the bus, but he never really put us in harm's way. And I know other people were.
Yeah, I could have been pissed off about that, but I blew it off.
I mean, Tony didn't really owe us anything, so I think the relationships of other people were different. Doc Campo, that's his new name.
I was going to say something, and then we got off.
I know. We should.
Oh, no. It was about driving to see Mexican Spec. You know who's likely to drive down there is Shane and Dallas. We're talking about getting a VW Beetle from Mexican Spec and driving down there to get it. I don't know how serious they are, but they might do that. I don't know. Yeah. Sinaloa. I've heard of it. Oh, Mexican Spec say that? Oh yeah, Sinaloa. I've lost my place. Oh, I have heard of it, but honestly don't know much about it.
Tony has the New York sort of.
Yeah.
He grew up in that.
Yeah,
city kind of.
New York's kind of like you're sparring with all your friends anyway.
Whew. I mean, so he had whereas here people are very laid back and they don't take kindly to that, and it's different. It's just different, and I know that's what to expect coming from Tony, so it doesn't bother me. I know that you have to. Different people, have different personalities. I don't know. There's a cartel named after this state. They are all around me. El Chapo was caught 1 block from my son's school. That was a wild night for his class. Wow, dang. I know there's bad places back there. Oh, you gave Tony solid advice and he said you were stupid.
Where's this?
Well, that's garbage.
Oh. Yeah, I've heard him say it. He told somebody, yeah. It was somebody else. He said they were stupid. I don't think they're stupid. And I just
yeah, I don't think it's necessary to do name calling. And JB is not.
And then he said,
I would defend you, JB. You are not.
Tried stupid. Many times to do a collaboration with me. No thanks. Yeah. Well, I did lives with him for a year and a half, and it was just. I met him when he used to invite people to the gas station. I met him at the gas station. Then he goes, "We're going to do it next week." So I went down there next week, and then it just became a thing. And then got cold, and he started doing his house. He goes, "Come on over to the house." So I started doing him over at the house. And then he had that little shop, the first little shop. That was I don't know. So I worked over there with him some. We weighed some cars and I don't know what we did. We just were over there sometimes. So then I had to go back to work. So I went back to work. We quit doing lives together. And he did other things, so I was kind of not part of it anymore.
Mopar K wants to turn her satellite into a convertible. It's a big job. We're making this look easy. It is not easy.
The thing with making a car with a top into a convertible is you got to brace up underneath somewhere. This, we're not really making it into a convertible. We're leaving the top back to the B pillars, and then behind the B pillars, we beefed it up on top with the pickup bed, or we will be. So, you know, yeah. So be careful with that. You might want to look into that.
It's a big job. Tony and Dr. Art they're the kind of people that I can imagine getting along just fine. I don't ever see them having major friction. Honestly, I would not count on them ever getting. They're fine. They're the kind of people who would continue to get along. They will work out any problems that they have because they're just that kind of different kinds of people can not get along, and then other people can, and they seem fine.
Yep, I know people that I get along with fine, but just get along with Tony, and Tony doesn't get along with them. It's like all my friends don't get along with each other.
It's rough. Like there's beef everywhere. It's really rough to.
Such is life.
I don't want to I don't really want to have beef with people, but I don't like people calling people names and.
Les LeSabre, I grew up 10 miles from New York City in Jersey. Man, that's a place that Archie Bunker used to say, Jersey, Joyzy.
See, Lester agrees. There's a certain attitude and sarcasm in the New York City area.
Yep, there is.
And sometimes I get mean and I say snarky things and it hurts his feelings. And I'm like, I don't even mean to be hurtful. And I'm just like saying stuff. Because up in Pittsburgh, it can be that way too. Is you're mean to your friends. It's normal.
She's from one of those big eastern cities, and so she does that sometimes.
The big city.
Uncle Tony's like Kramer. Let's see, Hippie Long. I've been to New York City many times. Not interested in big city. Yeah, I've been there a few times, and my thing with New York City, I always said, if I hadn't gone in the military, it would have been interesting to go like to Brooklyn and just live in Brooklyn for a year and leave. It would have been an interesting experience, but I never did. I went to when I was a kid, when I was 11 and 12, we moved to a small Midwestern town, Brookings, South Dakota, and that was really enjoyable. I don't want to live there because of the winters, but as far as the Midwest,
that's why I'm not in Pittsburgh. Those winters.
The Midwest farming community's pretty nice place, what a time driving that Dart while I drive the Satellite. Unity Motorsports Garage. Hey, how you doing? What's going on?
Hey, happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, Andy.
Watching his new video.
Watching his new video.
I was his new video. They were talking about 318 heads from Meadowbrook.
Mopar Case says.
I didn't finish watching it, but I was enjoying it.
Mopar Case, she's 3 minutes delayed. Push the red line up. You got a red line down there, or just click the live and the red dot will light back up.
You won't miss nothing. You won't miss nothing. We're just blabbing.
We're just talking. Oh, God. Yeah, so we can show, I don't know if, Unity Motorsports Garage wants to see, but maybe. We took this four-door Valiant, and we're making it into a thing kind of like an Australian Ute. Let me see if I can pull that picture up. I don't know if I can do that. Can I do it with this? Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing with it. That's the thing they have in Australia. They call a Ute, or actually the name of the car is a Wayfarer, Chrysler Wayfarer. And, this is a four-door, uninteresting Valiant. So we cut it up and we're putting a window and a pickup bed in it and making a thing out of it that we don't have in the U.S. But we're going to have one. And the steering wheel will be on the left side like it should be.
And I've got a back.
I know. I was showing. I was showing the car.
And
I know what I could do.
I've got an LA 318.
I can do that to show what it looks like when you take a back of a Ford pickup and put it in there. Yeah, anyway.
I've got an LA 318 on the stand, and I'm sending the cylinder heads back out for more work after the holiday weekend because I need valve guides really bad, and I have a cracked seat that I did not discover until after they did after they hot tanked it. I found the cracks in the seat. So seeing the information about the 318s and getting to see what the valve shrouding looked like from the underside in the video that you just put out was good information. So thank you for putting that together. And I hope that your project is going to be earning some money for the charity that they picked as St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So I hope that that's being successful for you. Love to see it.
Okay, do one side at a time, but look at one side for reference as you rebuild the other. What are they talking about?
Oh, they're talking about building
drum brakes. Oh no.
Brakes? Are they talking about drum brakes?
I'm not sure. Don't know.
Oh, brake lines are not a huge job, no parquet, but it's something that takes practice if you've never done before. So it will be a huge job the first time if you've never done it before. But you have teachers, you have people there. I'm sure your camp, they know how to do it. So yeah. And hopefully you don't have to do them all.
Dude, that is awesome. I love it. I was afraid you wouldn't like it because we're destroying a vehicle, but we're trying to actually make a good vehicle. And
did you tell them where we got the back of the cab?
I said it was a Ford truck, but it's actually a
Ford Ranger.
It's a Ford Ranger. It was a parts car. It's pretty. I mean, it was. Kim bought it for the engine because we needed a Cologne V6. But then I don't know. We take the body and the cab, or the cab and the bed off the frame to get the engine and transmission out. It's just we tore it down for parts. And then when we started doing this, Kim says, I think that'll fit back there. And she cut it out. She went out there, I don't know, one day by herself and took some kind of shear or something, cut that thing out, and hosed it all down to the pressure washer, get all the mice mess out of it. And we brought it in here and cut and fit yesterday until we got it in there, and it looks pretty good.
Somebody said something about, let's see. Tavo says that window frame and bulkheads is a good fit and saved a lot of fabrication work.
Oh, it sure did.
Well, we did have to change the profile up at here. We'll go back to this other thing. I'll show you because we did have to change it. It looks better than it was. It looks better now than it did when we started on it. When we started on it, I had to completely cut right here, and this here is out too much. That's why we cut this section out, because I'm going to have to roll this to a different arc, because the Ford is more square. The roof wouldn't fit. So we did have to do a bunch of fab work.
We had to make the top of that Ford.
We made it look easy tonight.
That Ford bulkhead, we had to match the curvature of the top of the...
We did all the cutting and fitting and modification yesterday so that it would go smoothly today. And then we still have a lot of, it's like this. It's not an exact fit. Like, don't try this at home. But we can make it work. And it did save us a ton of cutting and fitting, and it's going to be structurally really strong.
X6 is the only full-size use for 5960 El Caminos. You know, you're right, because the last Ford Rancheros were I think bigger than the 5960 El Caminos, but they were considered as mid-sized cars because they were, what were those things, LTD2s or something? Those last couple of years of Ford Rancheros were enormous. I had a friend that had one. He crashed his 72 El Camino, and then I got it from him, fixed it. He hit a deer going 100 miles an hour. Oops. So then he bought that I think it was the last year they made the Ford Rancheros, and that was just an enormous car. I feel pretty confident it should make over 500, but you never know about these things.
That's an awesome goal for a 318 to get 500 horsepower. I think they could do it. They know all the tricks. They do. Mo Parquet is thanking us and Dead Dodge Garage and Mexican Spec and Hippie Long and George. And I know Vintage Adventurer has been at JB's Little Shop. Like, one of the really great things about the community of content creators that we have is that we all really seem, for the most part, to want the best for each other. And I feel like one of my responsibilities as a member of the community is to create a stage for new people to step onto. And I was taught that if my students, the people that I'm mentoring, do not surpass me, then I didn't do a very good job as a teacher. So I want you to do good. Yeah. And not every community is that way.
I had a 57 Ranchero for a while. That's definitely a full-size car. But those cars weren't as big as the last years of Rancheros, I'm sure, although that was supposed to be a mid-sized car then. And then, 57 through 9. And then there were cars that were like that. You know, in Australia, they had Utes long before we did, you know, in the 30s, I think. And then there was the one that nobody ever even thinks about, the Hudson pickups, which were an automotive body that they just, you can see the curvature of the roof comes back and they just lop it off and there's a pickup bed back there. So those things were basically sedans that were utility pickups. And those were in the early 40s and late 40s, pre-war and post-war. And what else was like that? I know there was another one that was like that back then.
Mexican Specs, fixing my English. Thank you, Mexican Specs. Appreciate it. Gooder English is always important to have. I see you all have a box and a pan brake in the background for sheet metal work. Do you have any shrinker stretchers?
Where is this question? Oh, yes. Do you have box and pan brakes in the back? Do you have
hand actuator?
I have hand actuator. I don't. Okay, I'm an airplane guy. Worked on a lot of hard aluminum, like 2024 775. If you know these aluminum alloys, you'll know what I mean. You start using shrinker stretchers, and it makes little stress risers. I really dislike that. So what I tend to use is fluting pliers. I have fluting pliers. I mean, big flutes that I don't really like. I have ones that make little tiny flutes, and that's what I prefer. And I built, like I said, man, I built so many airplanes. I lost count after 60 airplanes. People didn't even believe me that I built 60 airplanes, but a lot of them are the same kind of airplanes, so I was quick. I was really quick. And I developed airplane kits, you know, and when I was doing that, I had a whole factory.
Where'd you get the kit?
I had a whole factory full of people that could help with prototyping and everything. So I was kind of lead designer. But I also worked in a shop. And I had my own little shop where I made airplane parts. So no, I don't really like the shrinker stretcher so much. Anyway, I could go on. You get me off on airplanes.
Mar Parquet. No, the TikTok welder is not a good thing.
What?
She said TikTok has a handheld welding machine that plugs into a 220. Wonder if it works. No. Don't order to TikTok anything. It's junk. Fake.
There was back in the day, there was a 59 Ranchero with an Itzel front end. There's a 57 with an Itzel front end running around. And I've seen that thing, and it's all over the internet. If you put magnesium in the fire, it'll burn hotter. Probably would. Tavo and Barracuda, only Aussie and us got the mainline Utes. Is that correct? Probably. I don't know. Did South Africa get them? I don't know. Well, Parquet, I love airplanes. You know, that was my life, was airplanes for like 30-something years.
Thank you, Mo Parquet. I'm going to go dance.
Okay. We just turned on the super chat. Whose super chat was that? Man, it already went by. Where'd it go? There it is. Lester Saber. Super chat. Thank you. Let's see. I love airplanes. Absolutely, you said it best, Kim. I can firsthand that Kim and Buff are good people. Oh man, yeah, we're the same. Even that. Oh man, this is scrolling by fast. You know, it's really cool. First year, No Name Nationals. Andy Wood comes walking up to me and introduces me, and I'm thinking,
so impressed that
I'm
he knew
thinking,
who
I'm
it
thinking,
was.
this is a guy that's like, I watch on YouTube, and he's like a big YouTuber. I'm nobody. I didn't even have a channel yet. I'd been on with Tony or something. He come walking up and introduced himself. I thought that was really cool. Couldn't believe it. I said, you know what just happened? So, thank you. Studebaker Lights, Super Chat, really cool.
Oh, did I say Milford Cake? It's Lester LeSabre.
Yeah, it's Lester Saber.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you said Montparnasse? I didn't hear that.
I'm sorry.
No, it's Lester
My
Saber.
eyes are getting funny. Lester,
I thought you were
thank
just
you
talking.
so much.
I thought you were just talking to Montparnasse.
I think I had Montparnasse on the brain.
Well,
Thank
you remember
you so much, Lester. We
Montparnasse
appreciate you.
put up that video you did where you pulled the top off
Yeah.
and you started dancing. Montparnasse left a
Yeah.
comment with the time stamp, and I went and looked at what it was. It was when you were dancing.
Was dancing. We got the top off of here. It was so cool. I was excited.
I remember Johnny Cash movie in which he drove a 57 or 58 Ranchero. I'm trying to find the film. Huh. Yeah, I didn't know that. Oh, God. Chavo! Hey, another super chat. Cool. $10. Good holiday. The Studebaker gets lit up again. Studebaker gets... Well, just people. We put our pants on like everyone else.
Right. Wait, who said that?
What?
I don't put my pants on like everybody else. I jump in there and throw them on. Both legs. Like Superman.
Oh, God. Isn't a 904 sort of shaped like a turkey with clutches and stuff?
No, it's more like a cornucopia. Remember in elementary school, they always had you make a cornucopia with fruit and grapes and stuff like that, right? And then they made you trace around your hand and turn that into a turkey. A 904 is more like a cornucopia. I would pull one out, but they're under the desk, and it would be a horrendous mess.
Pulling out a cornucopia? A 904 cornucopia? Well, for cases, everyone's saying, where's Kim and Buff? I bet it was the chat that's right now. At No Name. Oh, I don't know. You two wipe out the pistachios. Yeah, we did.
I have one more package in my purse that he doesn't know.
Oh, I don't know about them until now.
Yeah. Well, I put them in there and then forgot about them.
Yeah, I was trying not to eat them. I was trying not to eat them because just try not to eat them, and they still got eaten. I ate them. I ate some. She ate some, but they were nice. Thank you. Yeah, we got people send us stuff. That's pretty cool. Pistachios, horns.
Generous. I'm glad that we have something to send to Hippie Long, because Hippie Long sent us pistachios. We're going to be able to send a gift to Hippie Long.
And license plates and coins.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Collector's coin from Australia. We have a license plate from Australia and from Mexico. California crack. Pistachios. Oh, God. Okay,
what?
Kim, you're walking that direction.
What do you need?
Can you look at the?
I was just over there a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, because I put more wood in, but I want to make sure
More
everything's okay.
wood.
I put 2 chunks of wood in there because it was starting to burn down.
I put 3 or 4 more in there. It's up to 600 degrees.
You put 3 or 4 more in?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't want to do any more welding. It's already kind of late, and it's really
done?
loud.
You're done? Okay.
With the welding, that's why I turned it off.
Okay, so it's riveted in place on one side. It's welded on the other side.
Yeah.
So it's not going to go anywhere.
No.
So we need to weld that whole thing.
Christmas cards.
Does people still do that?
I mean, some people do, yeah.
You know that little car I want to buy? You know the little car I want to buy. The guy, I don't have quite enough money, and the guy he doesn't want to come down on the price. He wanted me to give him a check dated in February, so he could get the rest of the money. I'm like,
No.
paper checks? Do people still do paper checks? You know, it's like,
Did
really?
you tell him I can write? Oh, you want to take a check? I'll write you a check.
Oh, geez.
Oh, you want a
Pine
check?
nuts, Hawaii? No, you know what? Hawaii is macadamia nuts. Oh my God, are those good? Macadamia nuts. Oh God.
Don't let your mouth write a check that your ass can't cash.
Oh yeah, Hippie Long says pine nuts in New Mexico and Colorado. You know, I
I'm
think
a
you're
terrible
right. I think you're right.
dancer.
Well, just
Hey, you're
stop.
gonna have to teach me how to dance sometime.
Just stop.
Hmm?
Just stop dancing.
But I'm having fun.
Hippie Long says Hawaii is
And
macadamia.
it's cold. I'm saying warm. It's just like shivering, but
Bub, have you ever had any type of cake? I'm afraid to answer what you said because you probably come up with something silly. Oh God.
cake.
Probably want to know if it's yellow cake or something,
Uh,
which is where uranium comes from. Oh God.
yellow cake.
And then what else comes from Hawaii that I really like? Guava juice.
Hula girls.
Oh man. Yeah, there are hula girls.
Layups.
Guava juice. Oh man, is that stuff good?
Ooh, guava juice is good.
Pine nuts live where jackalopes live. I thought pine nuts came from up in the Sierras near Nevada somewhere. And it's Nevada. You don't ever say Nevada with the ah sound, because then you sound like you don't know anything about the place. It's Nevada.
JB, we love you, and I'm so glad you're here with us for Thanksgiving. And
Oh, let's see.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm so glad we have new people here this year, like Mo Parquet, and all our regular people here.
You sat in his truck?
No, Mo Parquet did.
Oh, Mo Parquet sat in his truck. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was fun. I didn't really meet her. I just saw her and talked. I was talking to somebody else. I said, Kim, hey, there's a woman there looking at my car, and I had the hood open on my car, and she's looking at it. And I said, why don't you go up there and see who that is? She went, oh, there's Mo Parquet. And she was, you know, we're all a bunch of mechanics, and she was dressed nicely. And it looks like there's a woman up there. Looked like she works in a bank or something. She's looking at my car.
We better go talk to her.
That's Mo Parquet. Oh man, that was pretty funny now because she's such a dancer, mechanic, kind of just Mo Parquet. She's fun. She's fun.
Mo Parquet is gonna race you next year, JB.
Yeah.
She's gonna bring her fast car. Your truck is gonna be faster. Guys, if you haven't checked out JB's Little Shops, he's been fighting with that. What's his? Not the little trash truck. What's his other truck? Every time he puts up a video, I watch. Have they found the noise yet, JB?
Doug DeMuro to review the Ute. Oh, it'd be the worst car he ever did. He does all those high-end cars. Of course, he's done a couple. He did a Russian car that he was Russian Volga. That was pretty bad. I don't know. I don't watch him much anymore, but I used to really watch him a lot.
See, this project is going to happen in stages. We're going to do the conversion, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it will be like that's like the big body work, the conceptual sort of shape, the welding, the structure. And then we're going to drive it around. But there's a bunch of sorting. Like, we'd never sorted this car. We drove it down the road one time, and we're like, oh, it drives really bad. And then we started working on my car, and it's been sitting ever since. Like, it needs front-end suspension work, and it needs... The motor runs damn good, though. But that damn Blazer, that thing drives me crazy. I mean, it's all brand new. It looks so beautiful. You're like, why is he taking that brand new motor apart? And I thought for sure you were gonna find a bent push rod or white cam lobe or something. They built a new motor for his Blazer.
Oh.
Like in like the spring. It seems like ages ago already. They put it in and it's made a noise ever since. And so it had to sit because he was busy with a lot of things. And so they tore into it again. And I thought for sure they'd find something, and they didn't. They sent it back to the machine shop. Demiro, Tabo says Demiro annoys me when he makes so much fun of what older cars don't have, like stuff that didn't exist,
No.
and he ridicules them.
He's young enough that he didn't live through all that, and like he reviewed a Cadillac that was older, like an Eldorado or something, and it had the turn signals out on the tips of the fenders, and he thought that was so funny they did that. And I'm thinking, like every Mopar had that, you know. It was like that's the way it was, you know. And he thought it was so strange they did that on that car. What else? He did something else like that. He got in some car that had a mechanical parking brake. He thought that was terrible. It should be, you know, electronic. And I'm like, no, it should be mechanical. You know, that's the one thing about my Mazda that I really didn't like. Twice, when I driving that Mazda, twice, that brake went full all the way on. That electronic parking brake went full all the way on, uncommanded. I'm just driving along and it just goes. Luckily, one time I was going about 20 miles an hour in town in traffic, and another time I was in Berkeley, California, and it did that. I was going about 25 miles an hour. Same thing in traffic. It just goes and locks up. Man, if that happened, like exiting on a big off ramp where I was going like 60 miles an hour or something, that car would have spun around backwards and gone into the weeds. You know, I strongly dislike those things. You know. And all it takes is some module. There's a one where there's supposed to be a 0 or something, some little glitch in some electronics, and on goes your parking brake. Full blown parking brakes. Just what you want in the middle of a turn, you know. And so I hate those things.
Lean Bean Cordova says he likes StreamYard because he likes ducks. That's a good reason. Mopar K says she was looking at your Mercury because she has a friend with an Oldsmobile who's going to do an LS swap, and she thought your car was an Oldsmobile.
She thought it was an Oldsmobile. Okay, it's not an Oldsmobile. Have I ever owned an Oldsmobile? Man, I've always wanted a '66 Tornado. I don't know if I've ever owned an Oldsmobile.
JB says if he gets it,
yeah, I have.
You did?
Yeah, I had an A body like a Olds Cutlass Sierra. Anyway, go ahead.
JB says if he gets it figured out, it will be there next year. You're not going to bring the trash truck if you get it sorted, or you'll bring both. Oh, I guess he'll bring both. He'll tow with it. He'll be able to tow with that. That makes sense because the trash truck's really light. We can probably tow it on the trailer.
If anybody in here didn't go to No Name Nationals, it was a 6-cylinder class, and Kim wrote the rules on it. And
honestly, everybody wrote the rules. I just wrote them down.
You wrote them down, okay? But you did it.
And then JB came in and won.
JB won with his trash truck, the 2.8. Is it supercharged or turbocharged? It's supercharged, right?
It does have a supercharger.
It's not turbo.
That's the only part I know. It's a 2.8 with a supercharger. It's the coolest thing out there.
So he won it. It was pretty good.
Mopar K is going to post that video on YouTube. Don't threaten me with a good time, Mopar K.
I can't watch Doug. He says less of a saber.
He's playing to an audience.
I watch him sometimes, but I get tired of all the high end cars. But then there's a couple of high end cars he does that are older ones that are kind of cool. I can't think of the name of that really boxy British thing, low wide British car that he did. I can't think of the name of it. Lagonda. He did a Lagonda from the 80s, and he did a pretty good job on that. It was interesting, and he kind of made fun of it. But he also was talking about it was kind of cool.
Lagonda, isn't that the country from Black Panther?
Lagonda is a car.
Okay. I thought it was Laguna. Okay, never mind. There was
I
something
did not
that
have an Oldsmobile minivan.
No.
I had a Pontiac Transport, which is the same body as that Oldsmobile. I know what he's talking about. But the front of mine looked kind of like a Grand Prix. Instead of going all the way out like a Dustbuster, it kind of was abbreviated with the front like a Grand Prix. It was a 95. When did they make those? I think that was a 95 that I had Pontiac Transport. I did like that car, but by the time I got it, I bought it on eBay, and got it from a dealer somewhere. Anyway, it was a repo, and they had really misrepresented it. They didn't tell me that some of the seats are missing and the window didn't roll up. It was stuck. They didn't say anything about that. I got down there to pick it up, and the window was down. It wouldn't move, and it was pouring rain. Thanks, guys. And so anyway.
Mexican Spec says he just watched a video of a woman that bought an MG in 2023 new at 32,000 kilometers. The car fails and they can't figure it out. They voided her warranty and gave her the bill. That doesn't make any sense at all. That's horrible.
I didn't know there was even an MG new.
JB says he'd like to throw some money at the race next year, paying it forward as usual. I hope there's a 6-cylinder class or a race that you take like as a pet project. That's sort of what I did with the 6-cylinder class. It was just like, all right, I'll make it. Like I made a trophy and stuff like that. And
Carlos says,
whatever you want to do.
Aston Martin. It was an Aston Martin Lagonda. It's that real boxy, square-looking thing. I love that car, but it's weird. It is really weird, but that's probably why I like it. There are no parts for Chinese cars in Mexico. You pay the monthly payments while you cars at the shop for months. Oh, is the MG made in China now? It could be. It very well could be.
Mr. Cordoba says he would be the perfect mod for this live. He would keep us on.
I'm afraid to do that.
Nah.
He just for a joke, he'd ban everybody.
He'd be doing like Kevin and giving out points to everybody while I'm not looking.
You know what Chinese good cars are good for? The Chinese.
Yes. Barracuda gets annoyed when AI channels give misinformation about muscle cars.
Oh, I hate it.
I really don't like automated AI slop whatsoever. Most people don't.
Artificial ignorance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I every once I click on one, it'll have something like some car that I like, like a 53 Ford or something, and I'll go there and they don't have the right year and it's that voice, and it's like everything's wrong. And then you look at the comments and there's people that believe it. It's like that's what's really sad, Anyone going shopping early tomorrow? Oh, you know where you got to go shopping tomorrow? Black Friday. John Cope. John Cope has his...
Buy a couple of transmissions from John Cope Racing Transmissions.
Go to his website. He has stuff on sale for Black Friday, except his Black Friday runs all the way to Monday. So, go see what he has.
Yeah.
Support the people here.
Think about it. 10% off. He said 10% off?
10% off. Yeah.
Right. So if you buy a $10,000 transmission, you'll save $1,000.
He might not have complete transmissions on there.
He'll build you one. He'll build you one. You could order it now and he'll give you the discount when it's ready.
So, yeah.
Is anybody getting up early to go shopping? Is that a thing still? Do you remember that? Did the women in your life or anybody in your life used to do that? They'd stay up late and go out at the crack of dawn, or wait in line overnight for Black Friday sales?
When I was in
they don't do that still, do they?
When I was in Arizona, I went up to California to see my father. in Central California. And I drove up there, it was Thanksgiving week. I had 4 days. So I drove up there on Thursday, and I got there just before midnight. So I pulled into a Target, and they opened at midnight for Black Friday, because midnight it was Friday. So I entered, I did all my Christmas shopping right then. And there was a line to get in there at midnight. But it wasn't a long line. But I went in there, and I was the first one in the store, I got to see all this stuff.
Wendy's heading out to work. Okay.
Already?
Thanks, Wendy.
Already.
Wendy's been really quiet. She must have just been watching.
Well, she's been washing clothes and drying clothes and folding clothes and doing chores. But now she's got to work? Or are you going to sleep and then go to work? Oh, no.
Mexican Spec finished his story about the woman, since it was in an accident and sitting in the body shop.
Oh.
They voided her warranty because it didn't get its 6-month oil change while it was sitting in the body shop.
Body shop.
And if you get a lawyer,
Yeah,
it goes nowhere. It goes nowhere. That's life is. Mo Parquet got her son the Nintendo Switch for Christmas. It was on sale today. Awesome. Nobody tell Mo Parquet's son about the present.
Oh, God.
Zip it. Zip.
What if he watches this? What if he watches the replay on this? What do you want from Christmas?
Peace on earth, goodwill toward. Yeah, no, I want this done.
You want this done? That's what I.
I heard you thinking it. I was like, yeah, that sounds good too. No, I just.
Oh, I see. She says no. I got to work for Black Friday. Okay, that's what she.
Small tire class. Okay. Beginner class. Whatever you want to run. Honestly, Mo Parquet, it's more of a gathering with racing than a race. Like, I don't know if you've been to other kinds of races, Mo Parquet, but No Name Nationals is special because everybody kind of knows who everybody is. Or maybe not everybody knows everybody, but everybody knows a big group of people. If you go to a regular race, you don't know nobody. Like, nobody. There might be one or two big name racers that you know, but you don't know the people. You don't know their stories. You don't know their cars. You don't know their seasons. You don't know their channel. You don't know their family, their kids, and stuff like that. This whole No Name Nationals movement is something really special. It really is. Now, there are some other people, like the whole poverty tour thing is kind of cool because you kind of know some of the people and their projects that they're putting together this year. And I hope that it's the way that all these car communities are going because, we're fewer and further between the people who are working on these antique cars. So it's kind of neat that we all kind of get to know each other. So when we rarely get to see each other and be in the same place. So when we're there, it's sort of cool that we already have common ground.
Man, I turned this way. I moved the heater over in front of me. I'm cold.
I better take you home so you don't get sick. We're going on.
Yeah, we're going
2 hours and almost 3 hours.
Almost 3 hours.
And I didn't plan to go this long. That's why I turned the welder off half an hour ago. I wanted to wrap it up.
The goal tonight was to get that thing mounted in there permanently.
Yeah, if you guys didn't see.
So it's permanently in there.
It is permanent. It won't slide around or anything like that. I got to weld in the support bar, but I'll do that tomorrow.
Go the next one up. There.
It is solid. It cannot move.
It's part of the car now.
Yeah, that's well.
Watch out, your welding hood's gonna fall off there.
I will finish weld that when we're done streaming. I don't want to make noise or grinding dust while we're doing this. But
and tomorrow.
And we have to trim the roof and there's a lot to do. There's a ton to do.
I got to go to the post office tomorrow and take Hippie Long's gas cap to send to him.
Oh yes.
And then
we also need to start fitting the bed now.
And other than that, we have to finish the Thanksgiving dinner we didn't finish. But those are the only two things I have plans for, so we can come up here, try to get something done.
Buddy Carfano's having cold feet too.
Cold feet. That cold feet.
2 more years and then I'm done, says JB. Maybe. Then you're on to something else.
Who knows who
It will not shake apart.
Ian Russell. Who knows who Ian Russell is? He's a guy that's now on YouTube doing full custom kind of work. But he had a TV show. Well, TV shows, you know how they do custom cars. We got to do it in 37 minutes because after you take the commercials out, that's how much time's left. So the TV show is 37-minute car build from a pile of junk to a fully painted, beautiful car. And on his YouTube channel, he's there with his wife, and he goes, that's just not the way it is. He goes, it takes 2 years to build one of these cars. I had to laugh because, when he was done with TV, he had to tell the truth on YouTube.
Mopar K says, I think the Duster will run 12 or 13 in the 8th because it makes 310 horsepower. My car, my Dart, with a slant 6. It's a stout slant 6, but it's just a slant 6, runs an 1160. So, with your 310 horsepower, you should be closer to the 10s, like low 10s. And I'm just guessing. I don't know the whole of your car, but yeah, you'll be faster than 12.
Shake that car harder and it will shake apart.
It will not. It is welded together. It is very strong. It's very strong.
Strong?
Strong. It has the strongness.
Very good. I got all the windows open.
Yeah. Kate is sandbagging. Her car will definitely run faster than 12.
Very cool. You're down there where the warmth is this time of year. We're just coming into the cold. We're just coming into the cold. And what did I say tonight? I said, well, winter's here. Man, it's not winter yet. It's fall, but it sure feels like winter.
Mopar K, your local track might never feel like No Name Nationals. It's a very different kind of event than a test and tune, But you could make friends at your local track.
Test and tunes are fun because you get to test and tune.
It's always more fun at a test and tune when you go with a couple of friends and their cars, and you can kind of like match up and stuff like that. That is more fun. And once you get to know people, it's more fun. That's the real advantage of No Name Nationals. Is like you'll go and you'll already know people.
You know who we missed in here tonight?
Who's that?
John Wilbur. Didn't see John Wilbur.
Oh, he must have had Thanksgiving plans.
Oh, and that's sure, of course.
I sent John Wilbur a happy Thanksgiving text.
Oh, that's good.
And he returned one. So.
Yeah, well, I think we ought to. We're just about 3 hours. A lot of people have left. So.
Mopar K says she's following lots of projects. She likes Busted Radio Garage and T's Good Time Garages as some favorites as well. You know what? I have them in my. I'll have to catch up on them. I will check out to see what they're doing because I'm almost embarrassed to say I really am not sure what they've been up to lately.
You know the thing about YouTube now compared to like 5 years ago?
What's that?
There is so much content that's automotive that I can't watch it all.
No.
And I try.
But I try and check in on people and their projects and see what people are up to.
And then I watch things that aren't automotive. So I divide my time with some aircraft stuff and maybe a few other things, old historic kind of things. But the automotive stuff I want to watch, there's so much.
Oh, Mexican Spec. Thank you. You should have mentioned that earlier as well. But before we're done, Mexican Spec will be 2 p.m. Mountain Time on Saturday. And he is going to be live. He said he's going to try and get the kid on the live on Saturday. Okay. Well, you got to set an alarm in your.
Yeah, the live is really good. He's really
clearer pictures, better
I just got hit in
sound.
the head.
They have stepped up their game big time. And Mexican Spec and his wife, they've got a great rapport, and it's a lot of fun. So make sure you're checking those out. T has a nice duster with Indy heads. I'm sure I've seen it. A big block duster is insane to me. Yeah, that's a big deal, right? Lots of fun.
Oh yeah, and Tanner's gonna have the Scamp, not the. I liked his 71 Satellite, but the Scamp's gonna be a nice car too.
Yeah, it's a more dedicated
Well,
race
look,
car.
71 Satellite's one of my favorite body styles. It's just, it's a nice car. But
I know
yeah,
JB. Kay is very famous now, so she can't watch everybody's chat.
my feelings are hurt.
She watches JB, she just doesn't tell her friend.
She's listening.
Yes, everybody come watch us fight about little things. It is a blast. Boy, that felt like mockery. Is he mocking us for fighting about little things? Because that happens when you live with people. They are fun. I enjoy.
I'm going to list
Mr.
with
and
71
Mrs.
Satellite. A lot of excuses have to be made for it. Oh, it's one of those.
Mexican Spec is very critical of his cars, though, so I'll bet it's pretty amazing.
But that's good because he'll tell you if it's got problems, or he just won't sell it to you because it's a piece of crap, and he'll go find you another one that's just like it that isn't a piece of crap. That's what he did for Lesso Sabre. Lesso Sabre picked out a car, and when he got there, he goes, "Man, you don't want this," and he found a couple others till he found a good one and got that one for him. So. That's unusual. That's unusual auto salesperson.
It is. It's all about customer service at that point. That's amazing. And shoot, my brain turned to mush.
Your brain turned to mush. Your brain usually doesn't turn to mush. Oh!
Don't watch the AI slop.
Yeah,
don't watch it.
And don't leave comments that just drive more people there.
The people in this community are real people doing real stuff. We're out here. We're trying to be entertaining. We're trying to encourage each other. It's a fun community to be a part of. So instead of just clicking the home button, click the subscriptions feed and see what your friends are doing. Subscribe to all these people and just follow along. It's entertaining and it's real, and you're supporting real people doing real entertainment, not people clicking Sora or whatever garbage.
Tanner Scamp, example of it ain't gotta be pretty to drive it. I love it. Well,
it is kind of okay.
Look at his satellite that he showed up with.
It's no Del Campamino, but it's a pretty good car.
Yeah, JB's little shop is scourge. AI is artificial ignorance.
It's terrible.
Is bad.
We're all.
What do they got? I was reading something about that, and they said like it's 15% correct. I go, isn't that like a
mostly wrong
extreme failing grade? It's like, oh man.
Are we going to be on Saturday night?
I think so. Is there any reason not to be on Saturday night?
Yeah, maybe I'll try and get some more welding done before then, and we'll be working on the bed. I can't promise you what we'll be working on, but we'll be here on Saturday night.
It would be cool to.
So watch Mexican Spec during the day.
I don't know if we'll be that far.
And us at night, and I feel like we're repeating ourselves, and we should just be done.
You know what's wrong with fitting a bed? It's going to be extremely cold the next couple of days, and we got to get that bed torn apart outside and get it in here, and then wash it and everything. And so then the pressure washer is not going to have water coming out. It's going to have ice coming out. It's just not. It's probably not going to be the bed in here. Okay. It'll probably be. I don't. I mean, we could, but we may not. So don't expect that. We'll do something with this thing.
Oh, I like corduroy pants. I always like to have a nice set of clothes. Anyways.
What is this about?
JB will be doing live soon. All right, click the bell on JB's and keep an eye out for that. 85% wrong is utter failure. It's terrible.
All right, 85%. If I got 85% on something right, 85% right, my mother was not happy with me because I could do better. And so 85% wrong. I can't even imagine what would have happened. Yet that's what's being pushed upon us, is something that's 15% right. Yeah.
Mopar Chaos can mod remove comments on videos, and Josh Hellman says yes, they can.
What?
And you have to make them a managing mod. I think that's a different part of channel permissions, but I'm not sure because I've never set anybody up to be that.
I just on a live show.
And Mopar K, if you need more information, you can ask Mexican Spec about it on Saturday during his live because we're done. Thanks everybody for being here. Thanks to our moderators. You guys are great. Thank you for everyone for making this a wonderful Thanksgiving and being here to celebrate our progress on this car. We will see you all Saturday, hopefully. And